Salute everyone. Welcome to the program, BX Pro Jedi Network. Yankees watch along the final road game. As you see behind me, I want to thank first before I start the program. Thanks to my family. I got home from out and about, and they blessed me today. They gave me today a beautiful for the 1,000 subs, some Donut Kings. So salute to my family. You see the balloons in the back. I want to say thank you to them. They totally blessed me here, so I want to thank them. It's a celebration here in the Jedi household, and they thank for the network for being the subscribers, and I want to appreciate them. So I want to thank them, and that's why you see the balloon in the back of the background. So salute and thank you to my wonderful family for blessing me and making the day so special. I got home and this was there waiting right in the broadcast booth. So I'll leave the number one up there for the 1K, and it was thanks to the support of my family and everyone out there, and thanks to everyone on the stream as well to make it possible. So let's get right to it, to the nuts and bolts of the night. Of course, the Yankees going for this final game of the road trip and also of the series. They want to win this series and continue that wild card lead. So they're being threatened right now. But you know me, I always get the lineups ready to go. So for tonight's lineup, let me read them out for you. At third, DJ LeMahieu. Batting second, first baseman Anthony Rizzo. Right fielder Aaron the Judge. Left field in tonight, not from designated hitter. We're going to talk about that later. Joey Gallo's did not play. He's got an X-ray. So in left field, we got Giancarlo Stanton. At second base, Gleyber Torres. The designated hitter tonight, Gary Sanchez. In center field, Brett the Hitman Garner. At shortstop, Gio the most happy fella. And behind the plate, Kyle Higashioka. So I'll give you the lineups for the home Blue Jays. You got center field, you got George Springer. At second base, Marcus Semien. The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Shortstop, Bo Bichette. The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. The designated hitter, Corey Dickerson. At catcher, Alejandro Kirk. The third baseman, Santiago Espinal. And right fielder, Randall Grichuk. Now tonight, Robbie Ray's going up against the Yankees, a Cy Young Award candidate tonight, and he'll be opposed by Corey Kluber. A pivotal game, we shall see. And we salute to Billy Ward. We got to win this one, absolutely. And we shall see tonight. I'm excited. We have to win this series, and we have to continue winning pace. We got to, not look ahead on the Tampa Bay Rays or so forth. One pitch, one inning, one at bat at a time. And if the Yankees can do that tonight, we should be in the keys to success. One of the keys to success tonight is the Yankees lineup. They got to give some support for Corey Kluber, although Corey Kluber could be at times lights out, or he could be, a little bit inconsistent. So we shall see tonight with that. But the Yankees lineup, they need to right away set the tone, hitting, set the tone, taking pitches, getting the pitch count on Robbie Ray. Or if they have a different attack, go ahead and put on some good at-bats here. And we all know now that Joey Gallo is out of the lineup. He had an X-ray on his forearm. I don't know the results of it, but he probably play him for a precautionary reason out of the lineup. But we also Luke Voigt landed on the injuries list. So Luke Voigt season, that's it. He's done. We might not see him in a Yankee uniform. This might be the end of Luke Voigt. We shall see. He came off the field gingerly with his ankle, and now they brought Luis Abreu back up for the minors for more bullpen. So we shall see the Yankees. We'll see how they navigate here. I thought the move was going to be bringing up a third catcher. They should have brought a third catcher up, but it is what it is. We shall see there. So we have the matchup for tonight. The Yankees are 90-68, second in the American League East. The Toronto Blue Jays is 88-70, fourth in the American League East. Corey Kluber, a 5-3 record with a 3.82 ERA. He's going up against Robbie Ray, Cy Young Award candidate at 13-6 with a 2.68 ERA. Let's see if the Yankees can put a good at bat. I can't wait to call the balls and strikes. I'm excited. Hopefully later on we'll get Z in the building, and then we'll open up for the closers role like we always do with Mario and company. So I'm excited. I'm right now. I'm thankful. I got the 1,000 subs. My family celebrated for me, and I was surprised. I got the Donut King again. And hear me. If you know me, if you hear the program, I'm always telling Mario to get Donut King when he came to visit last weekend for his birthday, and I got the Donut King myself. So long and behold, I was so pleasantly surprised, and it's a wonderful day. So I can't wait. The Yankee game is about to start. I can't wait to call balls and strikes. I can't wait to see you on the chat. Maria, salute. Salute Billy Ward. Salute Adam, which is AKA Lamario. Salute And salute to everyone coming in pretty soon. So we got the lineups ready to go. And this is the first time since May 25th Sanchez is the designated hitter. Salute to A and B. Welcome. Salute my buddy. Always in there in the chat, always saying hello. Salute to you. And I'll get everything going. So a beautiful day. Let's see if we could get the series tonight. So here's Robbie Ray, no relation to Rachel. 31 starter record of 13-6, 2.68 ERA in 188 innings, 49 strikeouts. 48 walks to 100 plus strikeouts. So he's a real good pitcher tonight. So let's see the approach and the at-bat the New York Yankees are going to have against him. Left-hander. And remember, the Yankees are predominantly since recent history, is primarily a right-handed hitting team. He has a four-seamer, and here's the first pitch. Here it comes. LeMahieu quickly swings, fouls it back. 0-1 to count. So we're on the way here. And LeMahieu's numbers, 269 with 10 home runs, 57 RBIs, a 714 OBS batting average. DJ's at third tonight. And here comes the second pitch. Here it comes. Foul out of play, so quickly 0-2. So aggressively is DJ LeMahieu immediately. So here's the defense for the Blue Jays. You got Teoscar Hernandez in left, Springer in center, Grichuk in right. You got Espinal at third, Bouchette in short, Simeon at second, Guerrero Jr. at first behind the plate, Kirk, and a pitcher Robbie Ray up high. Two balls and one strike. So Robbie Ray's trying to work quick here. Both pitchers, we'll see if they work quick and efficient. And last night was a really quick game, despite having almost 11 runs last night. It was a pretty fast-moving game under 3 hours. But here's the 1-2 pitch. Down, 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. So DJ got into an even count. Just on the way here, the final road game for the New York Yankees and the rubber game here against the Blue Jays here. Big implication. This is a real big game coming up. And here's the pitch. Foul out of play, so good at bat for DJ. It still remains the count square at 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. I'm trying to get the other system going up so I can tell you about the Baltimore and Boston game and around the league. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. And here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, so LeMahieu's down. Swinging for the first out. This is something also, a pattern I don't like to see when the Yankees swinging. It's just the first batter, but we got to make sure we keep the strikes down to a minimum and make good contact. But it was a good at-bat there. It forced him to throw 6 pitches. So you want to see a leadoff hitter go around that type, average around 6 to 7 pitches. If you go to average 8, phenomenal. You get that pitch count. So here's Anthony Rizzo coming in, the first baseman. He's batting .249 with 20 home runs and 59 RBIs. The lefty-on-lefty matchup. And here's the first pitch. This ball is foul. So Yankees are right away. They're trying to set the tone in the first inning, swinging away. So he's behind in the count 0-1. And here's the pitch. Foul out of play, so quickly 0-2. So Rays ahead of the count, 0-2 right now. So the Yankees, again, first 2 batters, they seem aggressive. It looks like the game plan, attack early, and you're going to probably get your best pitches in the first few pitches because, once he gets into an 0-2 count, he expands the zone. So the Yankees are hacking right now. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Down low, 1 ball, 2 strikes. So it's kind of like a carbon copy of the first at-bat with DJ. Let's see how long I'm going to have an at-bat would Anthony Rizzo give you here. And Judge, of course, is the on-deck batter. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And here's the pitch. This ball is in on his hands, right to the shortstop. In an easy play there. He cut across. So you score at 6-3. Salute, Heel. I am Heel. Salute. Hello, buddy. Welcome aboard. Welcome back. So here's Aaron Judge. Judge is batting 285 with 37 home runs, 95 RBIs in 144 games. He is the right fielder tonight's game. So right now, Rays at 10 pitches so far. And here's the first pitch. This ball is in the air to center field. Back on the track at the wall. She's gone! Home run, Aaron Judge. All rise. Here comes the judge. It's Judgment Day. And let's go Yankees. 1-0, baby. So Judge makes a statement. We saw the Yankees aggressive early, and they took a page pretty much out of the Toronto Blue Jays playbook last night against Cole. Salute to Hector Project Nerd in the chat in the building. Salute. And Maria loves it. Judge, Aaron Judge, baby. Absolutely. And here's Stanton, as I get my faculties in order. Robert Parr, salute, my guy. Salute. Boom. Salute. Here's Stanton, takes a ball down low. Stanton's number, he's at 276 with 35 home runs, 96 RBIs. He's the left fielder tonight due to Gallo's injury. Could it be a blessing in disguise? We shall see. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Up high. 2 balls and no strikes. So Ray is trying to overthrow now after this home run. So 2-0 pitch. Here it comes. Oh, swing and a miss. He helped him out there. He swung at ball 3. 2 balls and 1 strike. Salute to Billy Ward. Everyone's pumped. And Robert Parr saluting Hector. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just missed outside. 3 balls and 1 strike. The count on Stanton. So he should have had a walk there, but it's okay. We got Glaber next. And the 3-1 pitch up high. So he walks him. So that home run seemed to have rattled Robbie Ray a little. So a 2-out walk. A run is in already. And A and B, of course, he says, all rise. Absolutely. Here's Glaber Torres. Glaber batting 261 with 8 home runs, 49 RBIs. All in all, looking much more comfortable since moving over to second base. He's having a better at-bat, better approach at the plate, even defensively. So we'll keep an eye on Boston Red Sox already up 1-0. Here, the first pitch to Torres. Here it comes. Outside. So a little wild start here for Robbie Ray, although he got the first 2 batters. But remember that at-bat with LeMahieu, he had a 6-pitch at-bat, and Rizzo worked the count there. So right now his pitch count is at 17. Right now, 1-0 count. And here it comes. Foul straight back. So it evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Glaber was right on it. His timing. Just fouled it straight back. And Robert Parr, absolutely. We have to jump early. And Christopher Hernandez, salute. Welcome to the program. I try to watch this game on Hulu. I can't find it. How can I watch this game? The Yes Network. Try MLB. Today is 1 ball, 1 strike. Try MLB, but I don't think it's there. Here's the pitch. Glaber swings, pops up to right field, back to the track, and stays in the park for the final out. So they try to jump on him early. And in the inning, it comes to a conclusion. You get 1 run on 1 hit, no errors. They leave 1 man on base. Yankees jump up quick, 1-0 here on the BX Sports Jedi Network. Christopher Hernandez, try MLB Network if you have it, or the app. Unfortunately, it's not the free game of the day. It's Philadelphia and Atlanta. So those are the only alternatives I can tell you right now. So they jump ahead. Now let me bring the Blue Jays lineup, like I always do every ticker. Let me find them. And the Blue Jays lineup is going to be right on the bottom there, and in case you're scoring it at home. And I also got the pictures. Right now, before we go any further, we're going to see the American League wild card standings. Currently, right now, the Yankees are 90-68, have a full game lead on the Boston Red Sox. Now, a game and a half on the Seattle Mariners and 2 games on the Toronto Blue Jays. So the Yankees need to win tonight to put some more distance on the Toronto Blue Jays going into tomorrow, and they'll have 1 game. If they win tonight, their magic number gets to 1. So they have a lot to do against those pesky Blue Jays. So there's the lineup in case you see it before the pitches come up. And they've been really hot, this team, last night. But it's a tale of 2 games. The game 1 was totally different from game 2 last night, although the Yankees came back and tied the game at 5. But that's recent history. So here's Kluber in 15 starts, a 5-3 record, an ERA 3.82, 75 innings with 32 walks, 80 strikeouts. He's given up 8 home runs here. So Kluber, the Yankees have a full complimentary bullpen tonight. They have Severino, Domingo Germán. You're going to have Chapman. So they got some good Chad Green. So look for them to really use these high leverage and go to the bullpen in first sign of trouble, to be honest with you, with Kluber. They can't mess around, but they gave him a 1-0 lead. Now he's got to make it show and hold here. Get a quick 1-2-3 inning now, or if there is trouble, navigate out, and strand runners on. So here's Springer. You remember yesterday they had a really aggressive approach on Cole. Springer's batting .246, 19 home runs, 41 RBIs. So his breaking ball's got to be on point tonight because the Toronto Blue Jays is a fast hit ball hitting team. So he's ready to deal and set. Here's his first pitch. Just missed for a ball. Fastball in on Springer. So Springer's number is .246 with 19 home runs, 41 RBIs. And, he was been awfully injured, but in short time, he has great numbers. And here's the 1-0 pitch. Just missed. That was in the zone there. The umpire is not giving him the high strike, so he's falling behind the count 2-0. So it's going to be important on this umpire, the way they call this. That was a good ball right there, right on the high, right there in the upper part of the plate, and had more middle than the black, but no avail. So the 2-0 pitch, there's a strike, and that one was low, to be honest with you. It was low in the strike zone, but he called it a strike. So it looks like he's going to call the low strikes tonight. So 2 balls and 1 strike to count. It looks like a brisk night in Toronto because they got their overcoat jacket. Although it looks like the dome is open, retractable dome, but 2-1 count. This ball is hit in center field, and it's going to drop for a base hit. It's a bloop single for Springer. So the leadoff runner's on with a bloop single. You just got a 1-0 lead here. I know it's a bloop single in on his hand, but you can't start putting traffic on the base pads if you're Corey Kluber. So the Yankees going to look to turn 2 here, although Marcus Semien. I'll give you the defensive alignment for the Yankees. Stanton in left, Garner in center, Judge in right, or LeMahieu at third, or Shell at short, Torres at second. Rizzo first, behind the plate, Higashioka. And Corey Kluber is the pitcher tonight. So Semien is having a phenomenal year. He's batting .267 with 44 home runs and 101 RBIs. And here's his pitch, up high. So Kluber's missing up high. And those numbers are on 158 games with the Blue Jays. Free agent to be Semien, who wants to play shortstop. He's playing second base for the Blue Jays this season. He took a 1-year deal with Toronto. So what fabulous numbers. He betted on himself, and boy, is he cashing in. Here's the 1-0 count. And foul out of play. So he was very smart to go to Toronto with that young, productive offensive lineup, and he's put up some fabulous numbers as well in the number 2 hole there. And on the plays, a really good defensive player. So like I told you, Boston's up 1-0 on Baltimore, and it's still in the bottom of the first inning here. Here, bottom of the first in Toronto, the leadoff hitter is on, and Springer. Yankees jumped on a 1-0 lead on Aaron Judge solo home run, and they lead 1-0 right now. Right now, 1 ball, 1 strike to Semien, and Kluber trying to look for a double play, a ground ball here. the right-hander, ready to deal, the veteran, and 1-1 pitch, and here it comes, in there for a strike. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. He got that call this time. Now he's ahead of the count here. This is what Kluber needs to do. That's one of the keys to the game. Get it ahead of the count, call strikes, and let the Blue Jays expand the zone and get themselves out. That's why it really behooves you to get ahead of the count. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Kluber ready to deal, fire. And this ball is grounded. It should be 2. Urshela 1 to Gio. And breaks the play there. Double play. 6-4-3 double play. So he got what the doctor needed there. It was beautifully turned by Gio, Glaber, and Rizzo. So you're doing it at home. 6-4-3 double play. There's nobody on base. And you go up again. Now you bring in Vladimir Guerrero. Now Guerrero having a phenomenal season. Huge play, Brandon. Salute to Brandon in the building. And here's Vladimir Guerrero. His numbers are 313, 46 home runs, 106 RBIs, having an MVP type of season, if you ask me here. Second to Shohei Ohtani, although I think Guerrero should be considered front runner, in my opinion. His team is in this AL American League wild card. Despite him maybe on the outside looking in for now, who knows how it ends up, but he's got great numbers. And here's the pitch. In there for a strike. I love that tailing movement. It caught the back door and it hit and in there for a strike. So it had really nice movement at the end of that pitch there. 0-1 count to Guerrero. So nobody on base. Yankees up 1-0. Base is empty. And here's the pitch. Ooh, right down the middle. A little dangerous there. Curveball and fouled off. 0-2. So he has ahead of the count. He could expand. This is what I was talking about, pitching ahead of the count. You expand now the strike zone, and maybe you'll get these hitters who are very good and a little patient, but maybe they be a little, depending on the game, the magnitude, they could be chasing a wild or impatient. Here's the one, and that was a bad ball, but he gulped it. Gio gobbles it up, tosses, and in time. So the inning is over. So he got out, and he made that 1-run stand. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, no man left on base because they raced on a double play. We go to the second inning. Yankees up 1-0 here on the BX Sports Jedi Network watch along program. I want to thank everyone in the chat, everyone joining in, and absolutely, first of all, I keep thanking my family each and every night. They made my day really special today. I come home right before getting the fresh haircut from salute to Alex the barber, who's listening at the barbershop, and salute to him. And when I get home, I get the surprise. I get a nice donut king, a beautiful big donut. And for the 1,000 subscribers, so I appreciate that, and I keep showing tonight. I can't wait for the game to be over to have it with half of the donut because it'll be kind of late to eat a full. Just a half a donut, a quarter donut maybe. Knowing me, I'm gonna eat half. Laugh out loud, but with a glass of milk. So I'm thankful for that. I'm really appreciative. And he says nice 1, 2, 3 inning. Absolutely, a quick, smooth inning. So we go now to the Yankees beginning the second inning. And for them coming up, you're going to have Gary Sanchez, who's the designated hitter tonight, Garner, Urshela, and Higashioka. Now, we heard the news. I don't know if you're joining the stream late or don't know the Yankee news. Luke Voigt is on the IL list, so he's done. You could say the season's over, unless if he, maybe the second round of, if they make it to the division series, he might have enough time to recover. But for the wild card game for now, I don't think he'll be making in time. And he goes, "Whose birthday you crashing in order to get that balloon?" No, it's by my. That's just for the 1,000 subscribers. The number 1 is for the 1K, and I got the 1K donut. So that's that there. So my family surprised me. So that's a beautiful thing there. So that's the reason for that there. And Joey Gallo is available off the bench. So we shall see. And here's the pitch from Sanchez for a ball, 1-0. Just looking at Gallo there. See, and Sanchez's number is 209, 23 home runs, 54 RBIs, 745 OPS. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. So that's the famous Donut King here in Central Florida. If you ever come to Central Florida Universal Studios or in the Florida area, seek out Donut King. They have the best donuts. and they're the ones that make the Simpsons donut. That big donut there. They make those big monster donuts. And just they have the Simpsons ride in Universal Studios, so they pride on that. It's swing and a miss, 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count. So that's gonna go with a nice glass of milk uh, later on, and then in the morning with some coffee before I go to work. So I got my morning and my night plan. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Inside, 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Sanchez, the Kraken. Would love to see him to get on a tear. Now that Voigt's down, you know, Robbie Ray screams when he pitches. Yeah, he does. Too bad I can't play that audio. I would love to put that audio up there. Here's the 2-2 pitch, down. So the count runs full here. So Robbie Ray, no relations to Rachel, is a little wild tonight. So the count runs full. And Robbie Ray's going to lose his voice by the 3rd inning. Thank you, Robert Parr. And just missed. Wow, the Yankees caught a break there. I'm going to be totally blunt and honest. That was strike 3. Umpire didn't see it. So hey, a leadoff walk here. So we'll take it. Wow, that was a tough pitch there. Huge walk. Right, I'll take it, Brendan. Absolutely, Brendan. I agree with you on that one. We'll take it. That was a big, huge break there. So a leadoff runner on first. Oh, put the Yankee lineup. My fault. No, you're not. Tomorrow. So here's the hitman, Brett the Hitman Gardner. Here's the first pitch. Up high. They call that one a strike. Same location, but they call that one a strike. The hitman. He's batting .223, 9 home runs, 37 RBIs, a .691 OBS, and 136 games. Playing probably his final games in a Yankee uniform or Yankee career for the 37-year-old Gardy. 0-1 count here, and here it comes. This ball is popped up in the infield. I was hoping Garner would put something on the ground, but although Sanchez can't run, so or at least get a longer at bat against Robbie Ray, but that's all right. He popped up to Bouchette, and here comes Gio Urshela, the most happy fella. So Gio is batting .267, 14 home runs, 48 RBIs for the New York Yankees in 112 games this season. A .722 OBS for Gio. So 1 out. The runner on first is Sanchez. And here's the pitch. In there for a strike. A slider. Now he throws that slider again. Boy, that's dangerous pitch for Gio to handle. Gio likes that sweeping ball coming from the so he could shoot it off to the right side. So keep an eye on that there. 0-1 count here. And here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2, so he falls behind in the count. 0-2 there. He just got a slider in on his hands. Sanchez, the runner on first. The 0-2 count. Yankees up 1-0 here in the 2nd inning. Here's the pitch. Ooh, that's a strike 3. Yeah, you can't. That was the same pitch he threw Sanchez, and he got that benefit of the call ball. This time he called a strike, so a little inconsistency. That was the right call, though. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that wasn't the right call. That was the right call from the home plate umpire. Although, wait, and now you look at the Statcast, it missed by a couple of inches, but we have to take it. Robert, I appreciate it, Robert. Thank you so much. Definitely not going to start working on that. We're going to start with the program, with the super chats and all that. Now that we're in a different, I got a YouTube. We're working on it. We got some good stuff coming up. Thank you, Robert. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate, definitely. And Robert, don't forget, we still got 3 games that I got to do a watch along with you. So I really do. That offer's there. And here's the 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch. I'll bring in my partner that's going to work with me on the watch along after this inning. Swing and a miss. I'll bring it in an inning. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Let me finish the inning here, and we'll bring A to Z Media in with me. Here's a pitch. Down low, 2 balls and 1 strike. The count. So Kyle against left-handers in 60 at bats, batting 250 with 5 home runs. Kind of like an even split, although against righties, his batting average is down 159, but he has 5 home runs though. So the home runs are even split for Higgy. And the 2-1 pitch, here it comes. Up high. Oh, the ball's in the air to center field. And Springer goes back, makes the catch, inning over. So the side is retired. No runs, no hits. A leadoff walk was stranded. We go to the middle of the second inning. We go to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Yankees. Let me bring in my partner here, Z. Salute, Z. How are you?
Good. I'm doing okay. How about you? Sorry, I was
Doing
late.
well. Doing well. And Yankees jump on a 1-0 lead on an Aaron Judge home run. Definitely appreciate it.
Yeah. Look, Judge looked good to start, but pretty lackadaisical otherwise. What do you think? How do you think Kluber looked his first inning?
You saw a little good. You saw good and bad. You didn't see ugly, thank God. You saw a little good and bad on the wall, but no, he all in all fine. He got the double play when he needed, and I think it was a good inning. 1, 2, 3 setup. It was nice. But Maria says we need more. We need more help. Let's go. We need more. We need more. Let's go. Absolutely, Maria.
Seems Maria got the coffee brewing a little early today for the Yankees. Judge seemed to have a cup of that espresso.
And then when Maria does the coffee, I got something for the Yankees here. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen it, but I don't know if you want to look. This is from my family. Got me this lovely gesture.
Oh, awesome. That's awesome.
For the 1K sub. So we got the coffee going, and we get into coffee and donuts tonight. We'll pass it around to the chat, and we'll throw some coffee and donuts in.
You know what you got to do? You got to cut that balloon and suck the helium out to do the play-by-play. Congrats again on 1,000, and congrats to the fans of this channel and the supporters that got him here. And because he's great, the content he brings is amazing, but he didn't do it alone. So it's all you guys. I mean, you guys like the content, you guys subscribed, and his son. So thank you personally from me for helping him out. And salute Michael and Maria, Robert Parr, Brennan, Project Nerd, Christopher Hernandez, AB, all the regulars in the chat. Salute to you guys. Billy Ward.
Absolutely. Yep. And salute Hector, who's a real staple and helped me out with the program earlier when we started coming off the ground, the bilingual program. They can't forget about that. A big part of the Bronx Sports Jedi Network, and also you guys and everyone there, Divine as well. So I will have the thank you video for everyone coming up. I'm working on it. I want to do something right and really appropriate, and thank everyone with a nice video tribute. And we're releasing it on there. Definitely not. Now it's the quest for 2,000. So the quest for 2,000 is going right now. That it's going strong. So we'll get there little by little. Rome, like by the words of Divine, Rome wasn't built in a day. So salute to that. So and here's Bouchette. Bouchette's coming in. Swing and a miss. 0-1. I'll give you Bouchette's number. He's batting 295 with 28 home runs, and he hit both 27 and 28 last night, and 101 RBIs. So he's having a phenomenal year as well.
Yeah. Yep. Bo Bichette. I mean, father was a good player. He obviously learned a lot from his father. So, great baseball player.
And he says, come playoff time, you'll get 100 more than 2,000 you deserve. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate you guys' support so much. I'm definitely on that. And here's the pitch. This ball is up the middle for a base hit. So Yankees got to learn to keep the ball on the high ball to Bouchette. Don't throw the high ball at all. Please keep the ball down. And hold on a second. Bouchette is on. I ask you something. If you put the StreamYard at 7, why Z with you early? Because Z helped me help. Z has been one of the content creators that when he had his channel along, and it's the truth. Along with Hector and the Love of the Game, they graciously welcomed me to their platform, and they actually collaborated, helped me grow the channel. So as the same as professional courtesy, I also open the stream early to them because they used to do the same with me, Michael. So that's why they get here, in early. But I want to bring you guys in the closer role because I don't want to bring too many folks on early in the game. I don't want a little chaos. That's why I do the closers role later in the time so we can have a structure, on there. And that's why either Z will come on early, or if I send the link to, if Hector doesn't have a program, I also ask Hector to come on, or Divine as well, because we all working together as a team, collaborate, helping one another as content creators. That's why they get the StreamYard link directly to them early, Michael. Just wanted to clear that up. But I'll bring you in. I have no problem with disclosures, bro.
What it is I'm the starter. Kevin and I are the starters, and you're the high profile nasty
The
stuff.
runner goes, and they run it again. They're telling you that. I told you that was a scouting report they have on Higgy. Run, run, run. So Bouchette with a single steals a base, so he's in scoring position with Teoscar Hernandez, who's a 2-0 count. And that was a pretty good jump there. That's gonna be a tough time here. Now with the injury to, although they bought in, Glaber missed on that tag completely. A better throw would have got Bouchette, if you ask me. And look, no outs. Bouchette at second. Yeah, Michael, I agree with you on that. It's not. It's right now. It's just yeah, 2-0 count. So let it marinate a little bit to see if let's see if they get. Now if you got 2 on with no out, then I'll have a little bit of not looking good. But right now, 2-0 count, no one out, runner on second, and here's the pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike. So Kluber's trying to live with the ball up high. They gotta learn what happened yesterday with Cole. He kept trying to throw the high fastball, and Toronto was just waiting. They're a good fastball hitting team. Dickerson is the on-deck batter. A 3-0 count to Teoscar Hernandez. In there for a strike. The automatic strike. So 3 balls and 1 strike to count. And I told you Kluber's going to get rocked if Cole couldn't pitch good. Kluber. Well, it hasn't. It's still 1-0. Hold on there, Michael. Don't speak it to existence. Don't. You gotta always speak positive to existence. You're
Michael's in seventh inning form already. I see.
3 balls and 2 strikes. We're gonna try to talk him a little bit off the legend because this is a huge game. This is a very good game, and I know you want to be realistic, but also there's a realism and negative wishful thinking. No, we want to be realistic. Like if he doesn't throw, and also sometimes be a little borderline of Captain Obvious. If he doesn't get his guys out, he's gonna lose. Of course, we know that, but let's give him a chance. Let's give him a fighting chance on the 3-2 count.
Yeah.
And here comes the pitch. This ball is in the air, but he missed it. Oh, at the end of the bat, Stan makes the catch, and he throws in quickly and keeps Bouchette. So 1 out now.
Yeah. Needed that out. And Michael, I get it. This team has been very streaky all year. But they're not gonna. Whether we scream at the television, and I'm like this with my Cowboys. Whatever you scream at the television, you do get as mad as you want. But it's almost like you end up getting so mad and pessimistic that you want them to fail. Like that's how I used to get. We just got to support them, man.
Not confidence, but we're taking it 1 pitch, 1 batter at a time, and 1 pitch, 1 batter at a time. We're confident he could get 1 guy at a time. Then we'll worry about the long picture. But right now, the short term,
yeah.
Swing and a miss here. Here's Dickerson. Let me give you his numbers real quick before you chime in here. Dickerson's batting .268 with 5 home runs, 27 RBIs.
Yeah, and Kluber, I have more confidence in him than most because I know that when he's healthy, he's a dominant force. He's smart. He's one of the smartest pitchers. He was the first guy before Scherzer and Cole that was really a perfectionist, had to do the same routine every time. He's getting back from injury. Once he's right, man, he's got big game experience. He's going to help us a lot. So we'll just try to stay positive and hope we get the good Kluber tonight.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. So Dickerson's the designator hitter tonight. Vladimir Guerrero's not in the lineup. We found that a little weird, but they wanted to put the lefties in here. So and also they can use them off the bench when the Yankees go to. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. especially if they want to pinch hit him against Chapman later in the game, or left-hander. So we shall see there. He has pitched 5 games since coming back. I mean, how many more games do you need to see? Well, I got you. Those right.
He's also been out for 2 years, though. I mean, 5 starts isn't going to get him back to his old shape yet. He needs more time.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. But hopefully, right now, 1 pitch, 1 inning, 1 at bat at a time. And here's the 1-2 pitch. Pop foul out of play. So we'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So let's navigate first. We all know that Kluber has a short leash tonight. Yankees have pretty much a full complement of bullpen arms. You got Severino, Domingo Germán. You got Loizaga could pitch 1 more inning. You got Chad Green in there. Geraldus Chapman is well rested, so they got high leverage arms. Waldy Peralta. So the first sign of trouble, they're going to go to that bullpen.
Yeah, and you can hope that Kluber gives you 4 really good innings. You can throw Severino in for 2, and then you can go Loizaga Green, or Green Loizaga, or Loizaga Clay Holmes, and then give it to Chapman.
Inside for a ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. There's a question personally to you there, Z.
If you want me to answer it, I can. If you want me to wait for a commercial break, I can answer Billy Ward's
Yeah,
questions.
definitely, because it lets me to look around. And definitely when we go to commercial, Billy, he makes sure he's going to answer you that question. I appreciate it though, and I allow those questions because it's sports. There is we can't be blinded and think about there's only one sport, one team
Yeah.
playing, and it's sports in general. So.
And it's a long game, so it helps provide substance, helps give people
This
sometimes
ball is
baseball.
popped up. Hold on a second, popped up behind the plate and foul out of play. I'm sorry to jump that call there.
No, you're okay.
My
I'm actually a little behind you, so my fault on that. But yeah, it provides substance. Baseball, sometimes you gotta get up, get a drink, get a snack. You got to keep yourself stimulated. So things like that during commercial break can help, just not too much because it is a Yankees watch along. But I appreciate the question, Billy.
I'm definitely looking forward to hear your answer on that one. So 2 balls and 2 strike count. I'm pretty sure I think Billy might be a Panthers fan living in North Carolina. So we'll get to him on that one. I actually giddy to want to hear this to him, but let's get out of this inning 1 pitch at a time. Hey, Keith Harris, what's up? Salute, man. Welcome aboard to the watch along.
Salute, Keith. Welcome to the program. I don't know if I've seen you before, but welcome to the program. Hope you enjoy it.
Foul. We do it again. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Love the hat, the Yankee hat, the interlocking NY. And just now that I'm mentioning that, the Blue Jays are wearing their royal blue uniforms with white Blue Jays around their chest, and the Yankees are their road gray with the navy blue New York, and they're wearing their navy blue cap with the interlocking NY. And the white pants for the Blue Jays, they got their white pants with the blue stripes down their pants line. And of course, they have the famous Blue Jay bird on their bill of their cap. Right now, 2 balls and 2 strikes count. Here's the pitch. This ball is in the air, and this is trouble. And it is off the wall. The game is going to be tied here. And Judge quickly fired. Now, the throw should have not went to home. Should have went right to the cutoff man. He missed the cutoff man. But either way, Dickerson was going to reach on with a double. So we're even. An RBI. And that move right now for Montoya paid off there. It paid off because he took Vladimir Guerrero out, the right-hander, and put in Dickerson, and that he kept him in the lineup, the lefty bat. And Kluber off-speed pitch. See, Kluber has to throw off-speed pitches to this lineup, but gotta know which hitters you need to get out with those off-speed pitches. Dickerson is one you got to challenge with fastballs. Now Bouchette, Guerrero, and company is off-speed stuff. So they got to mix it up here. And here's Alejandro Kirk here, the short, pudgy catcher. And he's batting .247, 8 home runs, 24 RBIs. Here's the pitch in there for a called strike. Now, last time Kirk played against the Yankees, he was a bit of a pain in the neck, hitting and mashing. But his numbers only 8 home runs, .247. But he really left an impression on that 3-game series at Yankee Stadium. The short, stocky catcher.
Yeah, and you couldn't expect one run to win this game. So as long as Kluber holds him here and we get we get our offense to continue going, we should be in good shape.
And Keith thanks us. We thank you for listening, of course. And right now, 0-2 count. Kluber looking on the sign here. And now the game slowed down a little bit. Now Kluber slowed the game down a little bit. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This ball is hitting the ground. LeMahieu gobbles, fields in time, so there's 2 outs. He had plenty of time. Kirk, like I said, short, stocky, doesn't run well, so they had plenty of time there. And now there's 2 outs.
Yeah, and that's what you get with a veteran pitcher, especially when the Blue Jays aren't the A's with Ricky Henderson on them or anything. But they're a team that likes to run against us. So Kluber definitely being in the league as long as he knows how to control a run game, even when you don't have the best catcher behind the plate. So
2 outs here. Here's Santiago Espinal batting .292. He has 2 home runs, 15 RBIs for the third baseman tonight.
yeah, the Yankees, if they don't take the lead, they're going to lose. You got to take the lead to win.
So
Come on,
foul
Mike.
out of play, Captain Obvious, but salute to Brandon.
You know better than that.
Salute to Michael Caputo. And Brandon says the question, hypothetical, if the Yankees were tied with the Red Sox and Jays come to the end of the season, that will be a one game play-in. They already mentioned it. I think it's a 1 game. Brandon, I think it's a 1 game play-in the following day, on Monday. So we shall see. It's a 1 game play-in and even the Seattle Mariners, they might be a play-in type of situation if they all finish 0-2, because they all could pretty much have the identical record, no head-to-heads. Games play. I mean, when I mean head-to-heads, teams playing each other for, like right now, the Yankees and Blue Jays have a head-to-head. Everyone's going to play a different team in different leagues and different, or some individual, different opposing foes. So they finish with the same, all with the identical records. They'll be 2 playing. It'll be a wild card, really wild card playing situation. 0-2 count. But Yankees, all they got to do is take care of business, win the next 2 games, and pretty much they stamp their tickets to the playoffs, either visitor and then it's up to them if they want to host the game by going out and winning. They just got to keep winning, so it's up to them there.
Yeah, and control your own destiny. It's got to take care of business, and we'll see.
1 ball, 2 strikes, and a lot of things happened in last night's game. With a 24-hour marinade and hearing from other people's opinion. Here's 1 ball, 2 strikes. This ball is in the air. They're swinging at the high pitch out of the zone. Judge with a diving catch. What a play, Aaron Judge! What a catch! Inning over. Baby, beautiful play by the Judge. Put a star on that one. Although the Blue Jays got 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. They leave 1 man on base here. We go to the 3rd inning. Judge, he used all 6'6" of himself to dive and get to that ball, and snow coned it.
Yeah, what a nice play. It didn't look. His slide should have been a little bit cleaner, but I think that ball carried on him. Like I think it kept sailing a little bit on him, but we'll see. Sorry, Ace has the zoomies. He's running around.
Yeah, go ahead and answer Mr. Billy Ward's question here.
Okay. Well, it's actually going to be a more interesting matchup than people think, because the Carolina Panthers actually, by the metrics, have the #1 defense in the NFL, and the Cowboys have the #1 offense. So, and the Cowboys are coming off a big blowout win in Philly. I mean, at home against Philly. Carolina, and Billy, this is in my humble opinion, I don't think they really played anybody tough yet. I mean, they barely beat the Jets. They haven't had teams that they played that are successful yet, really. I mean, the Saints, you could say, but I have Dallas winning it in a close one. But I think Carolina is going to put up more of a fight than a lot of Cowboys fans think. But I do have and not just because I'm biased, but the Cowboys have a great offense, #1 in the league, and they have the 10th ranked defense so far, and they're #1 in the league in takeaways. So if you could take the ball away from Sam Darnold, get some pressure on him, we're going to be very successful there.
Okay. Thank you for your take there. I appreciate that. Thank you for that breakdown. A little bit of a Cowboy take, giving us an insight on that game. And here's LeMahieu when we get back from commercial right there. And the Giants. Keith is a Giant, and we're a Giant fan here as well. Giants and Jets. So we have the football program, football nights at 4 p.m. First, here's DJ. Here's the pitch in there for a strike. Now this week with the football program, a little bit hectic because we all have different conflicting schedules. So
Yeah.
we'll come up with a program, but we'll either pre-record it or we'll get something out there for you guys. 0-1 count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Excuse me, there for DJ LeMahieu, who's 0 for 1, struck out his first time up. So good question there for Billy Ward. I appreciate it. Thank you for your insight. And tonight, Robbie Ray's sporting the wedgie. Oh, no, he has the Garrett. He's got the Garrett Cole wedgie going on again.
I think he's wearing. I think he's wearing Milo's baseball pants for a grown man. I mean, those are what the heck is he doing?
New fashion Blue Jay tights. This ball is popped up, LeMahieu, and gonna drop in no man's land. No, Springer makes the play.
Almost. That was close.
Then this is what you have to do as an outfield: take charge of that ball, and that's exactly what he did for the first out. I agree. Billy Ward agrees with your take.
Yeah, they haven't, but that doesn't mean they still got to win the games any given Sunday. So they've looked really well, really good so far. But also Christian McCaffrey's hurt, so
Exactly. I didn't want to continue elaborating on that situation, but that's a great point. I wanted to bring that one. And here's Ray. Boy, Ray looks like he's got some tights on, man. And here's the pitch.
it looks like he's wearing football pants.
1 ball, no strikes. Wow. So I guess he wants to keep his friends really secure.
Taking care of the family jewels.
And here's Rizzo, and Michael's thinking DJ La Machine is an automatic out, an automatic machine out. 2 balls and no strikes.
Isn't he second on the team in batting average? No, third on the team. Third on the team batting average.
So he says, indeed, 18 people has made out today. Brendan replying to Michael's comment about automatic outs.
Love the respectful back and forth tonight, though. Love it.
3 balls and no strikes to count right now. So Rizzo's got a 3-ball or 3-0 count. Look for him. I'm guaranteed that looks. Wait, what happened there? Boone is sticking. Look at a finger in the air. Is he taking the temperature?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even think Aaron Buffoon knows what he's doing anymore.
I don't know what happened there. Why he put a finger up?
I think he's telling him whether to auto take or swing.
Okay. They look like if something might have happened in the outfield or something. Who knows? That was weird. That's a weird change there. 3-0 count. And here comes the pitch. There it goes. It is high. No, it's baby. I thought it was gonna go. He hyped me up. I jumped the call. I thought it was. They gave him a green light on 3-0 there, and Rizzo. Wow, with Judge coming up. So hey, that was a good one. That was, you know what, 3-0. He swung at that. You know what? I'm usually one that likes to always throw the flash signs for take. I'm okay with that with Rizzo swinging 3-0. It's early in the game, yeah. Michael. It's early. It's the 3rd inning. I understand. I was okay. I'm okay with that one.
That, and they give him a green light. He's not going to swing at anything he can't handle. He had a professional swing. He gave it a ride in Yankee Stadium. That's a homer, but it is what it is.
Yeah. It felt like a homer right off his bat. It caught me by surprise. Here's the pitch to Judge in there for a strike. Go ahead, talk to me.
I'm thinking the wind was coming in from right field on that one because that one did look really good.
Yeah, it is. The park is open tonight, by the way. So all 3 games they kept the dome open. Here's the pitch. They called that a strike. Wow, umpire is very inconsistent tonight, but it is what it is. That's every night, 0-2. And of course, you don't like the result. The result is you're gonna think it's horrible because we didn't get the result we wanted. But if he hits a home run on a 3-0 pitch, you're gonna be like, what a smart move. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So I have to agree with it. That was a pretty good move. I'm all right with it. But if it was 5th inning on, then I personally would have been like, no. You got to you got to get base runners on and so forth. So I can't be hypocritical on that.
Also, it's a 1-run game, so it's a tie game, so a solo shot does something. If it was early like yesterday, down 4-0, you want him to take that pitch.
Right, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Yes, that's it. Also too the score. The score, not only the score, but the innings did take the situation. Great call there. So right now they even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes here. Although if you want to be the devil's advocate, 3-0, you want to keep giving more pitch count high for Ray to get it to start throwing more pitches and all four. So you could go back round and round with this, and just missed 3 balls and 2 strikes. So yeah, I can see your point, Michael. With that was that in your point, in your eyes, why you think it was a bad swing on it. I could see that because now you make Robbie Ray throw more pitches and so forth, and maybe he got a runner on. He's got to work from the stretch against Judge and all good things. So I see your point. So here's a 3-2 pitch. This ball is up in the air, but it's going to stay in the ballpark and makes the catch. So the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors. They leave no one on. We go to the middle of the third, bottom of the third, all even at 1.
Yeah, and that Bronx, to bring it back to your point, since they're talking about it in the chat. 3-0. If I'm up there, even if the coach gives me the green light, I'm auto taking. Like that's how I used to hit. That's my at bat. That's my approach. But Rizzo is smart. Rizzo's a good 2-strike hitter. So if something happens, he's all right with whatever the situation is. Situational baseball. Normally you see auto taking, but sometimes the green light. Rizzo's one of the best players around. His numbers don't say it, but he's a great baseball player. So you live with it.
Yeah, just for this time of the inning. And right now, the Orioles take a 3-1 lead right now. So they take a 3-run shot over Nick Pivetta, and it was Ryan Mountcastle hit a 3-run jack, and now the Orioles take a 3-1 lead here, and that's in the bottom of the third inning. I'm looking at the pitch; it was a high fastball, and Mountcastle was geared up and ready. Man,
Man,
that was a beautiful
I'm
shot.
telling you, with Ryan Mountcastle is going to be one of the best players in this game. He already surpassed by a couple home runs now Cal Ripken's rookie home run record for the Baltimore Orioles. He's young, he's really good, and then they got Adley Rutschman coming up. Jemai, they're gonna have a good team. They're gonna be someone to worry about in these next couple of years.
And I'm saying it now. I'm be surprised if the Orioles win one game out of those three against the Toronto Blue Jays. And I won't be surprised if they take 2 out of 3. But I thinking if I were to take my money here, my shekels right now, and I would place for the Orioles to win just one game of that 3-game series this weekend coming up against the Blue Jays.
Aren't they about to
I
win?
guarantee that, huh?
Are they about to be? If they win today, they win the series against the Red Sox, right?
You know what? I don't know their head to head. Because
No,
someone
I meant
checked it.
like 2-1, like this 3-game
Yes,
series.
yes, indeed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. And here's the first batter. Let me give you that. It's Ryan Grichuk. He's batting
Yep.
245 with 22 home runs, 81 RBIs in 146 games. So we didn't see him the first 2 games of the series. Interesting. And here's the
Randall,
pitch.
go
1
ahead.
ball, 1 strike. Go ahead. So
I was say Randall Jerome Peralta salute. I hope the Philippines is doing all right, man. Randall Grichuk is a really good hitter. Randall Grichuk is a professional hitter. I don't know if he's been hurt or what, but he could be a problem in this game.
2 balls and 1 strike to count. So ball outside. And here's the 39 pitch coming. This swing and a miss. Nice change up there. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Randall Grichuk.
Kluber's
Salute to
pitch
Jerome.
counts pretty low.
Salute to Jerome Peralta. Happy Friday morning out there in the Philippines. Ooh, just missed there. Not by much, but 3-2. It was a ball just a bit outside. So 3-2 count.
That was a good frame job by Higgy.
It was. And he's getting late movement telling back into the zone. So here's the 3-2 pitch. That was going to be a strike, so he defensive swing there, and it's popped in, and Rizzo outrun it. It was a shallow, but Rizzo was going back to retrieve it, and he overran it. He ran it and fell in foul territory though behind Rizzo. So he misjudged that. That was a tough play there.
Yeah, you can tell the wind's having an effect on this game because Rizzo's a Platinum Glove Award winner. And that's a tough play for a lefty, but normally he makes that. And you could tell he took his eyes off for a moment to see where Judge was, and see if he was going to call him off, and I think the wind just kept that a few feet back.
So he couldn't find it. It still gives Ryan Grichuk another life. So a 3-2 count here. And here
Jesus.
comes the pitch. This popped up. And Torres is calling for it. Call it. Makes the catch. I didn't like that one too much, Torres, but he makes the catch.
I think Kluber is going from a strikeout pitcher, like, perfect execution, nasty stuff, to nasty stuff still, but like a contact pitcher. He seems like he's making the transition CC Sabathia once did, going from a dominant workhorse to a guy that has to pitch to contact. Are you seeing the same sort of thing? Like, because it seems like he's having those struggles about pitching to contact, just like CC did for a few seasons.
Right. He's learning, like you said, he's learning how to pitch into contact. Foul out of play. And Jerome has a really good question. If Boston lose today, maybe we're in good position, right? Yeah, because even if we lose, let's say the worst case scenario, we lose, Boston lose, Toronto wins. Toronto's still trailing the wild card. They're still looking in because it's still going to remain the same. Even if Seattle wins, it's all just it's just going to get more bunch. It's going to be more like sardines in cans. That's all it is. It's going to be much tighter. But the Yankees have to put themselves in a good position.
Yeah.
Ahead of themselves.
If they win the rest of the games, none of this matters.
Correct. But if we're thinking about worst case scenario, yeah, if that score holds up 3-1, it does help the Yankees big time. Popped up there to Springer, and 0-2 count. Springer Torres makes the catch. Yeah, there is a little bit of a win. Another pop up and looked like another adventure, but it's the wind there. So 2 outs
you can
here.
Tell. And if it wasn't for the wind, Michael loves that 3-0, green light, and we all do, because that was a home run, and it shows because these plays are becoming really hard to make. So
right.
definitely right.
When I go into the change of innings, I'll put the American League the standings, the wild card standings. So I managed to get that in right before we came on the air, and just running around and doing. I just got that last second. So yeah, I'll give you all that picture there. And right now, here's Simeon, who's very dangerous, had 44 home runs. Here's the pitch. Ooh, that tailed away. That was a nice slider, a curveball actually that slid away there. And yeah, right. If the Yankees win, maybe 50% chance of getting into love. Yep. Jerome, all they need is 2 and 1 after that. Remember, the more games they win, and less games on the schedule keep coming off. So 1 ball, 1 strike to count. So I'll definitely put those up there. I'll definitely put the standings when we change innings there.
Yep.
So Michael giving us that they need to win the next 2 series. This ball is in the air, Judge, and that's going to dunk in for a base hit. So that was a good pitch in on the hands, but Simeon just was a little too strong and just punched it to the opposite direction. That's baseball, Susan.
Yeah, and I think this little where it tells you the pitch style, I think they're wrong a little bit, because that one curveball they said was definitely a slider, and he says that sinker, that was a 2-seam fastball. That wasn't a
Yeah,
sinker. You
yeah.
don't
I,
that
I
high.
don't go. Yeah, that's why I
Yeah,
stopped.
I'm just for the people watching the game on the chat, that might go by that. I was just trying to explain, but you can tell right here. This is where you struggle pitching to contact, because it might get to your head a little bit. These dink and dunk singles, these ticky tack hits. He's got to stay the course and continue to execute. I think he's putting a decent start together, Kev.
So far, so good. And like you said, I don't. That's why I stopped giving you the pitches being thrown, because sometimes I don't agree that it's not that pitch being thrown.
Yep.
Like right there, that was a changeup, and I agree with that. But sometimes the curveball and sliders are they call slider when I know it's a curveball, and vice versa. And that's why I stopped in a way, because I don't want to seem like I'm giving the wrong information. But Guerrero has in there for a strike. He's 0 for 1 here. So everyone from these Blue Jays lineup is really dangerous, but you gotta trust the veteran at least to navigate and pitch, smart. And he's
Yeah.
pitching right now to soft contact.
Which is what you need to do with this team.
And I know I Am Heel was here a little earlier to salute I Am Heel. He was there a little earlier in the game, and I got the Rays and Astros game on my big TV for thinking of for Heel, who supports the program and always here, despite being Houston fan and a Texas fan. He's here, supports the program, so showing the sign of respect to keep him updated on his hometown team. So 1-1 strike here to Blue Jays.
Kluber's being careful with Guerrero.
And yep, Jerome, you're perfect. I'll let Z tell you that in between the innings. This ball is down low, 2 balls and 1 strike. He preaches a real good high praise for the Baltimore Orioles. I'm living down in that area, well, not that quite, but close there. And also his fiance is an Orioles fan, so he's real familiar with the organization, and he'll break that down in between innings. 2 balls and 1 strikes, but your statement is not that far fetched what you made there, my friend.
No, and I think that's even underselling them.
Right. That's why I say
Not
you're
to
gonna
their
break
fault,
it.
bro.
That's why I say you're going to break it down in the middle, in between the innings, because you got a good point on that. So
Sadly,
so so it's 3-1 still. The Baltimore they go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Baltimore's coming up to bat, and they're up by 2.
Michael's not throwing to third; he's throwing to first.
So
But he's
here's the
doing
2
this to
1.
control the run game.
Remember, they're running on Kyle. They're running on Kyle, and he's trying to hold the runners off and trying to disrupt
Time,
their timing.
which is very smart to do, even with 2 outs.
And also, he's trying to get Guerrero stale, waiting and waiting, and maybe swing at something outside and being patient. That's also another tactic, throwing over to first.
And
So
it's not
here's the two
about
one
getting him
pitch.
out. Oh, sorry.
In there for a strike, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Go ahead.
It's not about Michael. It's not about getting them out all the time and trying to pick someone off. It's about managing the game, disrupting their timing, like Bronx said. So when he does move, if they're trying to run on first movement, he second guesses himself. He doesn't get as good of a jump. That helps a catcher out with not as solid of an arm as Gary Sanchez. It helps the
Right.
catcher out being able to throw him out.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count here. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Man,
So
beautiful pitch by Kluber.
no runs, 1 hit. They leave 1. We go to the fourth inning. I'll give you the American League scores as the and you want to go ahead and address Jerome, please, on that. Your thoughts on the Baltimore Orioles?
Sure, and within Jerome, I think you're right on the timeline, but I don't think they'll just be a playoff contender. I think they'll be a World Series contender within the next 3 to 5 years. Because, look, they in the top 8 out of the top 10 prospects in baseball, not just on the Orioles, they have 8 of the top 10 prospects in the minor leagues. Grayson Rodriguez, they have the best pitching prospect in Grayson Rodriguez and DL Hall. I know it's a righty lefty combo, but they're thinking about you know comparing them to, like, you remember when Mark Pryor and Kerry Wood came up and were contenders for. Oh, hi Tracy. They were contenders for 20-win seasons right off the bat. 2 rookies having a sub-2 ERA, dominating. If not for injuries, they would have been a great 1-2 tandem for a decade. That's DL Hall and Grayson Rodriguez. They got a couple good closers and relievers in the minors, which is what they need desperately, as Bronx and everybody knows. They have Ryan Mountcastle, and then they have Jahmai Jones. They have Adley Rutschman. If you watched the Futures game, was a stud. And he was hitting 400 in A ball. So, your number 1 pick. They got 8 of the top 10 prospects in baseball, and they got some young guys on the team now. They got Trey Mancini, who's a vet, but you know what he's going to bring. You have Ryan Mountcastle. You have John Means. You have guys to build a team. You have your foundation. You just got to groom them but I think they'll be all right.
All right. Let me give you the American. Let's go back again. The standings right now. This is up to date standings right before we went on the air. 90 and 68. Now, if the Orioles lose, they'll get 70 games. The Yankees will be 69. Let's say Seattle wins, they'll be at 71. They'll be at 90 wins. So basically, the Yankees won't jump out of the playoff picture. Even despite, if you want to think, if they lose tonight, but we shall. Hopefully, we're not. And right now, Stanton is up, and there's a ball, 1-0, and here's the pitch. Just hit the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike for Giancarlo Stanton. We're in. Salute to Tracy DaCosta. She's in the building. salute to you. 1-1 strike here. Robbie Ray deals. This ball is grounded to third field and makes the play there. Nice play there by Santiago Espinal for the first out, retiring Stanton. 5-3 if you're scoring it at home. Third baseman the first. And here comes Gleyber Torres. Now here, Gleyber, I'm calling a nice shot here from Gleyber. I think he's going to get a nice double off the wall.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was going to predict the same thing. Well, Michael, of course, disagrees.
And Robbie Ray with his tights on, with a wedgie, squeezing his cheeks. And here's the pitch. In there for strike. He looks weird.
I heard he got a stunt double job on Men in Tights.
That's a good one. So Gleyber, 0-for-1 with a flight out. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. So Gleyber was trying to send this all the way to Ontario.
What are you going to do?
0-2 count. We're in the top of the fourth inning, even at 1 apiece, and the series is tied at 1 apiece. This ball is popped up foul, 0-2, and Baltimore is still up 3-1, and they're still batting in the bottom of the fourth inning. Nick Pivetta against Kelvin Gutierrez. We'll keep you posted on that as well. So Baltimore's up 3-1 right now.
Another good prospect I forgot to mention.
0-2 count.
Good. Need a good at bat here.
And here comes the pitch. Down. Gleyber hold there. 1-2 strike. Good plate discipline. Yep. At that at bat there. 1-2 strikes.
It doesn't look as nasty as it does on camera. It looks a lot worse in the batter's box. That looks like a strike for about 50 feet, and then it drops. How hard they throw. That's hard to take. Great job there.
1-2 strikes. And here comes the pitch. Up the middle. Oh, good shift over there by Simeon, and he got him. Nice. The defensive shift took that away. Mike Rotunda, what's going on? The score is 1-1 in the bottom of the fourth inning with top of the fourth inning with 2 outs here. So, and he's in the gym, but salute, get that workout in there, get that cardio. Hope it's probably Thursday, probably leg days for you guys. I know when I was in the workout program, Thursdays was the leg day, Fridays usually the chest and the shoulders when you want to do the night out of town. But hopefully you get the legs working in there. So salute.
Yeah, you pump some iron, bro. Have some fun, man. Salute to you. We'll keep you updated.
And we'll keep you pumped up. Laugh out loud. And he liked that one. So here's Sanchez. Salute to Osmel Garcia, my pal, my buddy, mi hermano. Saludo a Osmel, que me dio like en el programa y está escuchando. Saludos, my buddy. Osmel, lo veo mañana. We'll definitely see you tomorrow. Mañana es viernes y tú sabes. Smells like Friday, so he knows what that means. So salute to Osmel.
Sadly, I have to work all weekend.
Oh, someone's making some money there for some vacation.
Yeah, it's nice, though. It's only 5 a.m. to 10 a.m., so I get to be on the Bronx schedule for a little bit.
There you go. That's my schedule. Absolutely, man. That's my schedule. I'm out. I'm working and going to finish my home. I'm home before noon. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Down for a ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes for Gary the Kraken Sanchez. And they're showing all the notable free agent shortstops. You got Trevor Story, Corey Seager, Javi Baez, Carlos Carrera, and Marcus Simeon. We'll have that hot stove. I would love to hear what guys, who do you think, but the season ain't over yet. So we'll see when we do the hot stove, which shortstop we want to get. Here's the pitch, Sanchez. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So the inning comes to a conclusion. No runs, no hits, no errors. Now we go to the bottom of the fourth inning, all even at 1 apiece here on the BX Sports Jedi Network. Salute to everyone. Maria, I am here, to Jerome, Mike Rotunda, Michael Caputo. Salute to everyone in the chat. Tracy's in the building. Salute to you, Tracy. I hope your day was wonderful. Thank you for coming by. Brennan, of course, Staple. Salute to him. Billy Ward is in the building. Robert Parr, salute. And Keith Cutter Harris, salute to you too as well in the Facebook listening to us, and we salute everybody, man. Everyone that comes on, we read everyone's chat as long as respectable, and we read everyone's comment, and we appreciate because this program really isn't nowhere without the support of the chat and everyone in there. So we definitely appreciate that. And Stanton right now looks, he's okay. He had a walk. He grounded out. He's making contact. He isn't swinging and missing. So that's what you like with you
Yeah.
from Stanton.
And other than health, BX, I think that's the number one step that he's made, that he's taken to improve himself, right? Because yeah, obviously he's on the field, and your numbers are going to look better when you're actually playing in the games. But he's not trying to force it. He's picking and choosing his spots where he's going to load up and try to smash. So good to see.
So right now the Orioles they got. I guess I don't know if he was a starting pitcher, but right now Alexander Wells is pitching for the Orioles. They're in the top of the fifth inning. They got Alex Verdugo coming up, and we'll keep you posted on that. Verdugo, Proecki, and I'll give you I don't have their whole lineup, but I got at least those two batters for the Red Sox coming up.
And if I'm like you said, I'm close to Baltimore. My fiance is also an Orioles fan, so I pay attention to the Orioles a lot, and I root for them when the Yankees aren't playing. Just for my fiance. But Alex Wells was a inning eater, long reliever, and he's started a few times. He should be able to. He's one of their young prospects. He has talent. He can navigate through this Red Sox lineup when he's hot. So hopefully we get good contributions from the Orioles tonight.
And Michael, thinking about and Michael's wrote, that's what we do. We make normal pitchers look like Cy Young. And here's the pitch to Bo Bouchette. He was swinging out of his heels. He threw him with a curveball, and that's what you got to get Bouchette with because he high fastball. The kid smashes. You saw it last night. So you got to throw breaking balls, all speed pitches, and mix it up and changes his eye level, and he's going to fish. So he's ahead of the count here. 0-1. Here's the pitch up high. 1-1 strike. Salute to Ace.
Sorry about that, man. But it's and that's you'll see Kluber more than you see the younger guys actually make adjustments and pitch to a scouting report. He executes beautifully when he's on.
1-1 strike. Here comes the pitch. Popped up, and that's what you got him. You got him with an off-speed pitch, and Gio makes the catch for the first out.
I could see get Kluber lasting 6 innings with this efficient pitch count and the way he's playing. He's actually doing really well. I'm pleasantly surprised.
And Jerome likes for the wild card Mariners and Yankees. That's his pick.
I'm telling you right now, we don't want to see those Mariners. I agree with him. I think that's probably that could very possibly end up being the case, but you don't want to see that.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez, 0-for-1 here, flied out in the second inning. So we're in the bottom of the fourth inning, 1-1 game here, tied. Swing and a miss from Teoscar Hernandez. And the series is tied at 1 game apiece here. Yankees trying to win the rubber game of the series and try to put more distance in that going into the final 3 games at home in Yankee Stadium against the Tampa Bay Rays and pushing the Blue Jays even further in the brink of elimination. Swing and a miss, 0-2 the count.
Yeah, and look for that Tampa Bay series. Hopefully, I mean, you never know, but hopefully they sit a few guys, rest a few guys. They try to get some prospects up here for a game or some fringe,
And here's the 0-2 count down low. It says, so see, I have a question. What if your wife says you either choose the Orioles or the ALCS, and if you're happy, you have to sleep on it? Well, we all know the question. We know the answer to that one. See, you don't need to answer it. You don't need to answer
that. Are the Yankees playing? Are the Yankees playing? The Orioles? Because if they're not, then I'll root for the Orioles. If the Yankees are in it, then you're damn right I'm sleeping on that couch.
This ball is foul out of play. 1-2 strikes. Still the count remains. You didn't have to answer that. You could have pleaded the fifth.
Oh no, Sammy, if she's watching this, she knows what I'd pick. She respects it. Just go to the couch.
Up high, so 2-2 strikes.
Michael, it almost seems the way you root that you want the Yankees to look bad so you can look like the genius. It's like you want the Yankees to suck.
Michael's playing the role of if you guys could Google this name, Walter Mercado. So Michael's playing the role of Walter Mercado for all those Hispanics that know who he is. Just go ahead and put it. It's Walter Mercado, and that's what Michael's playing the role of tonight.
And yes, I'm heel. To the couch I go.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Having a little fun here. Can't wait for the seventh inning, the closer roll to bring in Michael and everyone that wants to join tonight. 2 balls and 2 strikes here. So 2-2 count here. And the Baltimore Orioles are now batting in the bottom of the fifth inning. And it's still 3-1 with no outs just started. And it is, Mike. It's the biggest game of the season so far. And Robert Parr loves the Malta Mercado reference. And swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he knows who that is. Hold on, let's get the whistle going.
Man, this is scary for those Blue Jays if Kluber actually settles in and becomes the prime, the healthy version of Corey Kluber that we all know he can be.
Yeah, Maria giving a little word of encouragement to Michael to believe in our team and let's go Yankees. And he does.
You need to get him a cup of coffee. I'm heel, the stand-up comedian of the channel.
Yeah, no, he brings good stuff. He's good. He's good.
Great one-liners, man.
I love him bringing in that humor and keeps the we got fun. This is what the program is about. It's not about business. But you watch the broad national broadcast. It's about fun and having fun and laughing and enjoying each other's company and then just as long as everything is respectful, nothing body cross the line, and we have it. Thank God. I appreciate that, and that's what it's about, man. I love it. This is what makes this watch along fun. Of course, Michael, I agree. I love the way our bullpen is been coming along. Swinging a miss there. 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Dickerson. So Kluber's look like he's getting in a groove, a rhythm, settled down. Also working a little bit efficient, quickly. Doesn't and so far keeping this offense off balance. So one
That's
ball,
when
two strikes here. Yeah, go ahead.
that's when he's. I was just gonna say that's when he's most deadly. Is when he's working efficient, when he's working quick.
And here's the pitch. This ball is in on his hands, popped up, and if it's fair, it's gone, but it's foul. It just he got too much of it. And wow, I didn't think it was going to travel that far, but wow. And
Hey,
Michael says, don't throw that pitch again. He was too much in on his hands for that. I thought it was completely, in on his hands, and I didn't know it was going to travel that far. But Michael, I agree with you on that. One
yeah,
ball, 2 strikes count. Yeah, I agree.
yep. But it's still just a long strike, so is what it is. Doesn't matter. You just got to come back and execute.
And here's the 1-2 pitch coming. And his ball is in the gap to right field, so he's on with a 2-out base hit. He took a wide turn, but he's back on. And right now, a leadoff double for the Baltimore Orioles. So they got a leadoff double, and they got Jamon Jones coming up. So look for them to try to bunt or move the guys over. I wouldn't be surprised there for the Orioles. I'll keep you posted on that. Sorry, sometimes my grammar's inconsistent, but has Sanchez behind the plate, and he's on fire today.
And you need your live studio audience to come in.
Yeah, the guys are on fire, man. They bought me donuts. They got me, they got me all the balloons, and the studio audience, along with the chat, is on fire tonight. So here's Alejandro Kirk, the pudgy right-handed catcher. He's 0 for 1.
The MLB All Pudge team.
That's who the Blue Jays should be changed. Here's a pitch. They should. Oh, a ball outside. Cal got away from Cal, but no advancement. Cal got a little careless there. And Michael is screaming at home. Take him out. He's been screaming since first pitch.
I don't think it's time to pull him out yet. He's working through this lineup pretty consistently. So he's given up 1 run, dude. You got to relax, bro. I really like you and your takes and all that, but you got to relax, man.
1-0 count. And that's a good one. And I want to see if I get a picture of the Blue Jay, but a fat Blue Jay to put on the build the cap. The run and go. They were playing a little hit and run there, so he fouled the ball back. He's got to run it back there. So so Dickerson is with Michael Rotunda. They're getting their cardio in there. So salute to Michael in the gym. So the wrong person on the Toronto Blue Jays getting their cardio in. It should be the batter at the plate, but all in all.
And yes, Robert Parr, but their conditioning coach needs to be Bartolo Colon.
And Mike said, because we got Michael and Mike, you guys get the game. No, I didn't get it on ESPN either. Here's the pitch down low. That's why we had to watch along. A lot of folks weren't getting for some reason that game. That's why we had to watch along. I had it on the DS app. And the manager of the old Pudge team is Ron Rodriguez. That's a good one, Robert. That's a good one.
Yep, and Bartolo Colon is his bench manager / strength and conditioning coach.
And throw over to first. And he says, "I'm sorry, but I would have not left him in after giving a hit to Dickerson." I mean, we agree to disagree there.
Yep.
Michael, well, definitely. Right now, you got runner on, and let me see, one out, so they failed to advance the runner over Baltimore. But you have the very dangerous Cedric Mullins with a runner on second and one out, and the runner goes. Kyle throws and just safe there. So they're gonna run on Kyle. That throw was pathetic, and this is what
need to review that. Looked like he got his knee first. Looked like he got him first.
No,
looked like he swiped that knee.
Let's take a look. We're on the replay. Kyle, terrible throw, bounced it, and whoa, that was a nice quick tag by Glaber.
It did hit the knee first. That's a bad angle behind him, but it did hit the knee first.
No, he missed.
Oh, no, it touched him. You looking close, it touched his knee. It grazed him. At least it looks like it. Looks like it. Has moved.
They go to replay. They're not going to. He saw the tag, but I'll tell you the pitch count in a second. I'll definitely Mike Rotunda. I'll tell you. Mike Rotunda from the Fabulous Freebirds.
They're reviewing it.
They are reviewing it. So Buffoon is going to review.
I'm heel. Great comment. I'm heel.
And everyone says he's out.
I'm telling you, that barely grazed him, but it did. The tag did graze him. I don't think it's enough to overturn it, but the tag. You watch his glove. It touched him right there. Touched his knee. Even the pants move. He's out. Oh, terrible. He's out. They got to call that. He's out.
He's safe. The umpires called safe. I knew they were going to call. I knew they were going to call that.
That's
right
a horrible
now,
call. His pants moved.
For Mike Rotunda, he's going to be the 74 pitches right now for Kluber right now. So he's going to deliver his 74th pitch right now with 2 outs, bottom of the 4th inning. So 74 pitches coming right now. He's sitting at 73, and he has a 2 balls and 2 strikes to Kirk, the catcher. And here comes the pitch up high, so the count runs full. Where you going? It's still 2-2.
Wait.
No.
What?
What? They
had the pitch. They had the count wrong on the TV. That's what it was.
And I didn't do it on my scorecard. Normally, I do it on my scorecard, and I didn't. I got preoccupied with the swing, the stolen base. So he walks him. So now Santiago Espinal coming up with 2 outs, 2 on and 2 outs here. Bottom of the 4th inning, all even at 1 apiece here. 74 pitches right now for Kluber in the bottom of the 4th inning. Yeah, I thought that was ball there too. That's crazy. They take a 2-3-0 lead in Tampa against Brian Yarborough, and this ball is popped up, and it's going to go out of play. I just got to wait because there's a lot of wind tonight. They have the dome open, and it's the wind.
Yeah, you never know. You never know. No, I hope they show the replay again so you can see that tip of that glove made those pants move. That was a terrible blown call by the umpires.
I saw when first I saw it and saw it again. I knew that was going to not be overturned. Wasn't
much not enough to overturn it.
Here's the 0-1 count. And here's the pitch. This ball is grounded, chopped to Gio. He goes a short way to Torres, and the inning is over. So
Didn't matter.
6-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. But the only difference is you're going to allow the top of the lineup to come back up and bat again later down the road. You wanted to get that out there and come into the fifth inning with the number 8, 9, and back to the line. But it's all right. It is what it is. It's all even, one apiece. Now the Yankees got to put up some offense. We need some of that Tracy good luck with the offense. Maria's coffee with the good luck, and we're missing Brother Jackson. Brother Jackson, where are you? Calling an ABA to Brother Jackson, who was here last night. As soon as he came on with his positivity, got us the game tied. So hopefully he returns back.
Yep, sending out SOS.
And hopefully Ryan from Texas as well. Um, Casey from Texas. I don't know why I called him Ryan. Casey from Texas. Hopefully he comes along too. He's grinding, working. So hopefully he comes and join us a little later. And salute to him as well. We're thinking about you. All the different people that support the program. I always try to do a mental remembrance of your name, and salute to you. So definitely, we lost that challenge. Yeah, we lost that challenge, Jerome. And so,
Shouldn't
and
have.
so
But yes.
and salute to Santino Lombardo in the Facebook app out there in Indiana. Salute to Lombardo, to Santino, always a staple, giving me that thumbs up, always supporting the program. So also thinking of him as well. Definitely supporting the program, and salute to you. Oh, okay, good thing, brother Heel. He says, he has a concert tonight. Oh my God, I thought you knew him because last time he brought Icy Blue into the program, and I thought, I figured he brought something. He got me there with his jokes, so
He
salute to you.
got you.
Yes, he did. He got me, and it's hard to get me. It's hard to get me.
Man, Wander Franco's on fire. 43 game on base streak, 329 average, 26 RBIs, 39 runs scored in that 43 game streak.
Well, that's why he was the number one pick for the Rays.
Yep, he's on fire.
So we
So
go
the
to the
parent-
fifth. So we go to the fifth inning for the Yankees coming up. You got Sanchez, Gardner, Urshela, and if anyone gets on, Higashioka. Actually, Gardner. Yeah, I did Gardner. I said Sanchez. I mean Gardner. I got to use a different color pen because it blends in here. And here's the pitch in there for a strike. Yeah, I got to get the pen that you change colors with the little. Yeah, that's when I score. When I do scorecards, I do it that way so I can read my chicken scratch. So Gardner, 0 for 1. Ray, ready to deal the 0-1 pitch. This ball is, ooh, man. He turned on it, but just a little bit ahead of the time.
So
Ooh,
close. So close, but he knew it right away. Damn.
so close, and my cigars are in my humidor. 0-2 count here from Robbie Ray. No relation to Rachel.
I don't know. With how tight them pants are getting, maybe she's cooking for him. Maybe that's his sister.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Maybe he's eating too much of Rachel Ray's food, and
That's
those
what I'm
pants are
saying.
starting. And those pants are starting to fit a little snuggy.
Family gatherings, those buttons are about to pop off and hit Gardner like a 95-mile-an-hour fastball.
He can't wear those. You know what? Chapman can't wear those pants.
Maybe that's why he sweats Chapman so much because he has tight pants on. It's cutting off circulation.
1 ball, 2 strikes. I don't know. He fouled. He spoiled the pitch there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gardy. Hopefully, he puts a real decent at bat here, leading off this inning, like a typical prototypical leadoff hitter that he's been in his career. Brendan put a good point there. And here's the 1-2 pitch coming. Ooh. Wow, I thought the umpire was going to ring him up. I thought it was a ball, but it looked beautiful the way it cut across. But it missed totally outside. It missed outside, but not by much. But I thought the umpire was going to ring him up. So, wow. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Garner would have gotten hot and probably going to gotten kicked out because you know how he gets. So, 2-2 pitch. Here it comes the pitch. Down. The count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Gardy.
Good at bat here.
So 3-1 in Boston, in Baltimore. Boston trails by 2 here. If the Orioles could hold that down, wow. Boston stays in the nation's capital. They start a series with the National, and don't expect the Nationals to win any of those games. Here's the pitch. This ball is a bad pitch. He probably tried to pop it instead of hitting in the ground, and he pops softly to Simeon for the first out. And
Yeah,
here comes Gio Urshela is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Go ahead.
I'll say Robert Parr, his question. I'd give Kluber at least the next inning. I'd give him 5, see how he looks in the 5th, and then I'd probably bring in Severino for the 6th, and then your normal late game setup guys in the closer, depending on how the game goes.
So here's Urshela.
I'm heel. What's the people's court?
He missed for a ball. Alejandro Kurtz just left it there, trying to get that call, but the umpire doesn't see it. It was inside. And Ray looks a little like discomfort. I mean, it looks. I mean, it starts with his pants.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I don't know what. Maybe his cup's riding up on him a little bit. Maybe we got some wardrobe malfunctions going on out there.
I don't know. He's definitely gonna have some chafing after that game.
Ugh, it's the worst.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Oh, Gio, you swung at ball 3, my friend. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Uh,
And bullpen action for the Red Sox. They got Richards warming up. But right now, that's the top of the 6th inning. Kyle Schwarber again with the freaking Corey against Alex Wells. Yeah, swing and a miss. 2 balls and 2 strikes, and he's on base with 1 out. Here in the Sky Dome, it's 1-1, top of the 5th inning. Yankees all even. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Gio Urshela with 1 out. And here comes the pitch. Foul back. Good pitch to foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Ray looks a little disgusted. Like every time he throws, like he's like a little bothered, discomfort, or something. Doesn't look smooth out there.
And they're finally starting to put good at bats together against him. Finally starting to get to him a little bit.
He's only given up 1 run. So Robert wants Gobon. He wants the team sponsor of the Toronto Blue Jays. This ball is in the air to right field. Got it off the end of the bat, and he makes the catch for 2 outs. And here's a Kyle Higashioka. Higashioka is 0 for 2. 0 for 1. The guy, Robbie Ray, is nicer than I thought. Wow.
He's been on fire. Yeah, a 2.02 ERA since the All-Star break. So that should tell you everything you need to know.
Here's Kyle 0 for 1. Like I mentioned, he flied out in the 2nd inning here. All even at 1 run each team. Top of the 5th inning with 2 outs. Kyle, and in the rubber game of the series, the Yankees trying to win the rubber game of the series before they close out the regular season at home against the Tampa Bay Rays starting tomorrow night. And here comes the pitch. In there for a call strike. Ahead of the count, 0-1.
I'm calling a home run here from Higgy.
Okay, we shall see.
Got to try to speak it into existence at least.
I'm not mad at you. I'm definitely will love that. I'll take that. I'll sign up for it. We'll send it to underwriting, and hopefully underwriting approves it. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. Now, that looked a little awkward there for Ray.
Velocity's dropped a mile an hour or 2 as well.
Oh, obviously he does. I don't know. The way he pitches, he looks uncomfortable, like grimacing and grunting.
Maybe his pants are about to rip.
Man, I guess that's the secret to his pitching success. Here's the pitch. Kyle swings and a missed ball down in the dirt. So no runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning, still 1-1. So Yankees offense is a little bit off balance since the 1st inning when they were being aggressive on Ray.
That's what Robbie Ray does to you. I mean, he's since the All-Star break 2.02 ERA. I mean, he can be shut down when he wants to. You know,
Right. And he is the leading Cy Young Award candidate. So, you
so,
know, you gotta. There's a reason why he's the leading Cy Young Award
yeah,
candidate.
he's no bum. He's no slouch, man. He's a great
He's
pitcher.
he's keeping the Yankees offense out of order. Unbalanced. But one thing I'm gonna say though, let me look at the scorecard. Well, I was gonna say not much strikeouts. Yankees been putting the bat on ball though. They got what, one, two, three strikeouts through 5 innings. So it's not bad. They're making contact, but they're he's pitching to contact, smart contact, soft contact. Same with Kluber on the other side. So both right now we're getting a pitching matchup that we thought we were going to get out of Cole last night, and when we thought we were going to get out of Kluber, we got it out of Cole. They reversed the roles right now, so anything can happen.
Yeah, I think I look for Kluber to mow through this fifth inning, because I think he wants to be out there for the sixth.
The pitchers is like out, yeah, both pitchers and time game, both team offensively.
Yeah, Brendan, that's the truth.
And Robbie Ray was almost bought in by the Yankees in the trading deadline.
Man, we would have looked smart if we did that. Too bad we
Yeah,
got Andrew Heaney.
no, not this trading deadline. I'm talking about a couple years ago. A couple years ago, they were. Let me see.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to clown Andrew Heaney.
It's Jamison Tyone. But they were checking him out. Is he already back in Yankee Stadium already?
I don't know.
They're showing him at Yankee Stadium, long tossing.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that on my stream.
So we go down. Yankees only got one hit. Toronto only has five, but both one run apiece. So he's one hitting the Yankees right now, but it's all even at one. So here comes Ryan Grutchik. And, well, foul.
Just foul too.
Was that that wasn't Heaney? Heaney's a lefty. That was one pitching. That was in Yankee Stadium. That was Tyone, but he was there last night. That was weird. We got bullpen action. Michael King. I forgot about him too. So you could go King, Severino, or Domingo Germán, and so forth. Clint Holmes. So there's a complementary of relievers there. One ball, one strike. But right now, let them navigate through this one more time. If we could get through these 9, 2, 1, and 2, then you make the call against the big guys. Right now, here's the pitch. Ground balls up right to Glaber. Beautiful. In time. He was positioned excellent for the first out. So they're not hitting the ball hard either on Kluber, despite if you're in the chat and you're joining us and you read it, you swear that Kluber is getting hit furiously hard due to a certain person. I'm not going to mention name. Caputo mentioned. Here's George Springer, 1 for 2. But to salute to everyone, man. It's 1-1, man. It's a playoff game. The Yankees been in playoff mode since Friday night in Fenway, and this is what you get. This is what we're gonna get going forward. These type of games, close games. Who could get the key 2 outs, the key of the game, key plays. Here's the pitch. This ball is hit right. Oh, right off of Gio's glove. Oh, he almost robbed of a wonderful. It's still a hit, but almost robbed him.
You got to make that play. That wasn't too far above his head. He's got to catch that.
I agree there. So Springer's on with a single. Should have caught that. I agree. Let's take a replay, and yeah, that should have been a call.
That's an error.
That's an error. I think so too.
That's more routine than you think. He didn't even have to jump that high.
No, that was routine. Yeah, that's an error.
He mistimed the jump. That's what he did. He mistimed the jump.
I would call that an error, and you see Springer celebrating like he got a clean hit.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. We know how them guys act.
Throw over to first. So look for Springer to try to run now, but to try to get in scoring position.
Yeah, Gio, it's the glove's fault. Look at the glove.
Those are the key situation that you can't give teams extra benefit outs because they will make you pay. But let's see if they can get a ground ball here, like they did in the first inning. And here's the pitch. There's a ground ball. He got it. Gio. 1 over, and got him in time. That's going to be reviewed, guaranteed, because everything gets reviewed. So before we put it in the scoreboard, in the scorecard, we shall wait to see. Right now it's 6-4, and of course they jump on that stupid phone.
He's safe.
And
Still, though, he got what he needed.
that was an emotional play by the umpire. They get emotional, and wow, yeah, he was safe. He was safe, guys. He was challenged.
He
You
was
know
safe by a mile.
they're gonna challenge that.
He was safe by a mile. Wasn't even close.
Oh yeah, he's safe. Yeah, guys, he's safe. You bring Guerrero. Now I hope this doesn't react buffoon for coming and wanting to go to the bullpen. Because whenever there's a replay, he sits around and then he goes to the bullpen, and then it's like I've seen this movie and this story over and over, and then they come and they get the hit, and just let it go. Let the pitcher continue going. He does that. He has a knack of doing that all the time. I'd be surprised here.
He's corny. I don't like Aaron Boone.
He always, it's like an act. It's like, it's like watching Kenny Banyard from Seinfeld. It's an act.
This is it. It'd be a terrible idea. I mean, an absolute buffoon move to take him out right now with 2 outs, 1 on. You got to let him get this batter. He's handled Guerrero pretty well tonight. He's 0 for 2. His sinker ball and his changeup with all his movement and his curveball kept him at bay. So
he's got him off balance right now.
Yeah, he's a smarter player. He has all the experience.
And Mike was dying for Kluber to be gone, but
I think he just hates Kluber because Kluber's had a really quality start tonight. Real quality start. 1 run, 5 innings. If he gets out of this, 1 run, 5 innings, you can't complain about that, especially with the starts we've been getting.
So 2 outs now. Runner on first is Simeon. He reached on the fielder's choice there. He replay overturned that double play. So now there's 2 outs. And Kluber about to deal his 82nd pitch. Here it comes, up high. And Kyle was worried about the runner. So look for Simeon to run here. He's got speed and trying to get into try to steal the run manufactured, stolen base. And with Guerrero, who's batting over 300, 313, to be honest with you, and could get a base hit and they take a 2-1 lead. So watch for the running game here. And he's going to take some pitches here. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Here comes. This ball is in the air to center field. It was hit hard back at the track at the wall, and it's in play. They throw back in there. Guerrero going to second. Is Simeon going to score? He scored. Damn, that freaking Guerrero.
What a great piece of hitting. I mean, nothing you can do about it. I think that's a home run, though.
No, it didn't. It didn't hit the block. It hit the top of the wall and came back.
Review. They're getting ready to review it. No, yeah, you should get that.
It's not a home run.
There goes Boone. The game is not. You relax. It's a 1-run game in the 5th inning. Take a break.
And I still don't. No, it wasn't. It hit the top of the wall and came back. That's a break for the Yankees.
Good.
But that extra carom allowed Simeon to score. And of course, Garner was the center fielder who doesn't have a strong arm. So Kluber pitched well. He just needed 1 more batter to get out of that inning. And now you're gonna get Boucher, who's a high fastball hitter, to go against King. I don't like that matchup. I'd rather have Kluber, be honest with you, go against Boucher here, because he's been getting him with the good breaking ball and knows how to pitch there. Then I would have bought King. But hey, I'm not the manager.
It still should have left him in. I mean, if I would have told you before the game, Bronx, then even though Michael's ridiculous, he would have said the same thing. He would have agreed with us. If I would have been like, look, through 5 innings, your Kluber's going to give up 2 runs and that's it, and he's going to have a decent start. You guys be like, sign me up 5 days or every day of the week and twice on Sunday for Kluber in a game this big to only give up 2 runs in his start in 5 innings. With the way the offense has been hot, I mean, you take that every day of the week. And like you said, the matchups, you bring him in the 6th.
And to give you an update, the Orioles tacked on 2 more runs. They lead 5-1 now, bottom of the 6th inning over the Red Sox. Pat Valenka's on with a runner on second and 1 out against Garrett Richardson. So the Orioles is trying to open up that game here. Right now, the Yankees show 2-1 right now, and there's a pitching change. We're getting Michael King versus Bo Bichette. I think you should have left Kluber just warm on to finish it to get Bichette, because these guys hit high fastballs and quick fastballs. And Michael King is what he teaches fastballs, and it's going to be tough, And And I would have not bought King against Guerrero either. I would have still. I think Kluber. That's the call. He just beat him. And I thought, and everyone thought the same. I said, well, Guerrero's gonna take a couple pitches because Simeon is gonna try to steal the base there. But hey, they played hit and run, and it worked there. And they got to carry him off the wall, and he couldn't. And Gardner doesn't have a strong arm to try to hold him at third. You could have had second and third right now, and then but we shall see here. Now they take the lead right now. It's only 2-1 right now, and now it's up to Michael King. Michael King is a record of 1-4 with 3.21 ERA and 61 innings, 23 walks to 60 strikeouts. But he's been phenomenal, fabulous coming off from. I'm looking at the bat from Guerrero, and he just hang a slider up high. He just had to break that breaking ball, had to go lower, and he put in a comfortable shot where Guerrero could just extend his hands.
That was a changeup. Yeah, he tried to raise the eye level with the fastball, which was smart, and then the changeup middle cut with break. He would have thought.
Here comes King throwing a wild ball, and he's wild. And that's another thing you guys didn't think of. Some of these relievers don't come automatic. He threw a ball, and just right now this game could be out of control with King. You got your Kluber. I know, as much as I don't trust too much in Kluber, but this is a first questionable move of the night. There was many questionable calls last night as well. I wanted to touch that in between with Boom watching all over, replaying the game in my head here.
And then with that changeup, sorry. With that Kluber changeup, it had dropping action. That was good. He thought his eye level. The young guy wasn't fooled. The guy's wise beyond his years, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was just a better offense, man.
2-0 count right now to Bo. Right now, the Orioles extend their lead to 6-1 now over the Red Sox.
I hope everybody's happy getting Michael King in the game. This looks terrible.
I'm not. I want him to come in a clean inning. There's another ball. Three balls and no strikes right now. I mean,
idiotic move by Aaron Boone. Absolutely idiotic.
He's been terrible. He's been managing horrible from the Boston series and up to now. It's just it's a roller coaster because the moves don't work. No, because the moves are not logically sound and they don't work.
And King has pretty much the same stuff Kluber does. Mid-90s fastball when he's on with some movement, decent breaking ball. I mean, he's pitching the same way, too.
3-0 pitch in there for a strike.
Doesn't make any sense. You leave Kluber in to finish that. Yeah, Mike, if the season's over, I mean, the season's definitely not over. Here you go again. Broken record.
3 balls and 1 strike to count. Wow, I can't believe the Orioles are up 6-1 there. The Orioles are relishing the role of spoilers. That's why Toronto better be careful. They're gonna get and here's the 3-1 pitch and walked him. He wasn't gonna. You got a guy who was consistently. I don't think Kluber walked anyone all game.
I think he had one, maybe.
Yeah, one walk. Yeah, I think it was Kirk, the catcher. One walk.
And Kluber had Blake. People think, man.
Here comes Matt Blake, and it's like you wanted Michael King with a clean inning. That's all. These two young still to come in to do this kind of role. You want him in with and it's what it is. It happened already. It's going. Go through there. One thing I've been thinking about last night. When especially in that ninth inning, why in the world did you if you were going to bring in Tyler Wade anyway, why didn't you lead the game? Why didn't you lead off that inning in the ninth with Wade anyway? You got a leadoff hitter type in Wade. If he were to get on base, ball forward, then he could run and steal bases. You brought Gary Sanchez to start the ninth inning as a leadoff, as a pinch hitter. So, okay, you should. And then when you went 2 outs, then you brought Wade as the pinch hitter. And you had run on second. It was stupidity, and that's what he does. It bothers me the way his thinking. It's just ridiculous. 0-2, and here's Teoscar Hernandez. Michael lost a bet, but he's not. He reverted back to it. Ground ball. Ground ball. Gio grabs it, gobbles, fires. Plenty of time now. Although let's wait to make sure they don't go to replay. But the inning is over.
Yep. Billy,
So,
he was supposed to be positive for a week, but he didn't honor his bet. So
right now 2-1. Right now, Toronto's up 2-1. We go now to the sixth inning, and the Yankees trail by 1. For the Yankees coming up, LeMahieu, Rizzo, Judge, and Stanton. So they got the harder lineup. They're gonna try to see if they can answer back here, and they're gonna have to put up a good inning here against Rachel Ray and get some runs.
and thank goodness for Baltimore giving us a break if this doesn't go our way.
And guarantee you tonight, Oakland's gonna win tonight. They cannot. They're not gonna lose. They're not gonna lose another game in a row to their divisional rivals in Seattle. They're not guarantee you they're not gonna lose. So we're gonna get some help. Just the Blue Jays is the only one if it holds up. But right now it's playing a game. It's only a 1-run game. It's not like it's 5 runs and we're down by 5 or 6. It's just a 1-run game. They manufactured. They got timing hitting, and that's what's gonna take in the playoffs. You're gonna have guys getting key hits, opportunities, and relishing the opportunities when it comes to them. So we haven't lost, no, and we still going to be in the playoff race. Even if we lose tonight, we'll probably be tied, or looks like Boston is losing, so we'll probably still hold the number 1 playoff spot. But it's going to get more closer. It's going to get more closer in a pickle where you don't want to, because you're the Yankees. You control your own destiny right now. That's what's the frustrating part. And here again, here's the standings for as of right now. Before this game goes final, when first pitch started, this was what's the standings here. So let's say Boston loses, they're going to pick up their 70th loss, right? Let's say the Yankees lost, they'll be at 69. So they'll have the less tonight. They'll still be up the number 1 wild card because they only have 69 losses. So here's LeMahieu in there for a strike. We go to the 6th inning. 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And yeah, they're doing a good job, Maria. Yep. It's right now 6-1. Baltimore. DJ is 1-0 count. Magic number is 3 games right now, but it could be 2 with a combination of tonight. Even if the Yankees lose, it could drop to 2 because you're going to have Boston drop combination of Boston losses, and I don't know if there's going to be enough time. But Toronto could go on a streak here and still miss the wild card because they don't have enough games to catch up here. Up high in there for a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. I thought I was high, but he called that a late strike. So 2 balls and 1 strike here to DJ LeMahieu. And we're leading off here. The 6th inning. Toronto took a 2-1 lead here. The Yankees going to try to answer back. Here comes the pitch. LeMahieu fouls it off. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to DJ. We just want some solid hits, some doubles. We want some balls in the gap. We don't. The home run is beautiful, but I want some good balls in the gap hit hard. That's what I want to see going forward with this team. And as you watch the telecast, it's giving you the American League standings that I just finished showing everyone. So I'm point ahead with the Yes Network, and here's the pitch up the middle. Ray, he stuck his glove out. Nice play there. That was going on the base hit. Would have got through Ray. So he's out. Remember, this guy is the leading candidate of the Cy Young Award. So this is a tough. You got to keep it close, and once you knock him out, take advantage and chop on the bullpen.
Any lower, his pants would have ripped.
That absolutely. Here's Anthony Rizzo. His last time up, he had a 3-0 count and missed a home run. I thought the wind took it down. That would have been a shot in Yankee Stadium, if you ask me. But it still goes in the books as a fly out. So he's 0 for 2. Yankees trail 2-1, but let's go. Here we go. A ball up high. Astros need Seattle to lose. And right now they're up 3-2 over the Tampa Bay Rays. Tampa playing their final home game here in Tampa, regular season wise. 1 ball, no strike. Just missed. 1 ball, 2 balls, and no strike. That was a close pitch. And I don't think the Jedi will be going to the playoff if the Yankees go. Well, the tickets aren't been on sale, but I think I want to stay and do the watch along. But we shall see. A 4-way tie. There'll be some playoff knockouts. There'll be an additional play-in game to play the wild card, Jerome, if that happens. I thought I heard something mentioned about that with MLB. And the 2-0 pitch, 3 balls in. Now he's back again to a 3-0 count. This time now, you're late in the game now. After the 5th inning, you need runners on. You're on the road. This is when you throw the sign, the take. You're throwing the sign, take the take pitch. You're taking. I'm him. I'm taking 2 strikes because you need runners on. You want to get that pitch count up too, and that's 85 pitches for Ray. And they called a give. That was a give me strike. That ball was that was too high, but they called it a strike. 3 balls and 1 strike. Again, you take him because Rizzo handles that bat extremely well. So it's 3 balls and 1 strike. 86 pitch going to 87 for Ray. Also, you want to get that pitch count up. He swung 3-1, and again the same result. But this time, they're back at the track at the wall. She's gone. Oh, run!
See ya.
Yes, indeed.
Where's you at, Michael? Is the game over, bud? Is the game over now, bud? Is the season over now?
I feel a calzone. Rizzo. He rolls and he hits a tying home run. Yes, baby. The Yankees come right back.
Season over now, buddy, or what?
Wow. I thought that was a wow. He says, man, he should have had 2 home runs. But that's baseball, Susan. That's how it is. It's baseball. We're tied.
I thought you were done. You said see you next year.
And good job. Good job, Rizzo. Maria likes the shot. And he go and get the baked ziti and macaronis.
We're reverting back to our old ways, though. It's just solo home runs, walk out.
That's a concern.
Yep. Well, Rizzo, that was just a good piece of hitting. I mean, he can get on base and he can do all the little things. So it's all right to see him home run.
That's the only thing that concerned me because when I told you the inning before, I was telling you I want to see some hard hits in the gap, line drive, base hits, doubles. And if you recall when we started the inning here in the at bats, that's what I told you. I was like, that's what I want to see. The home runs are great. I love it, but I could give you another positive. There's not that many strikeouts with the Yankee lineup. They've been putting bat on ball, so that's why you gotta like it.
Congratulations, Anthony Rizzo. That was home run number 250 of his career. So congratulations to Mr. Rizzo.
A new game now, right, Tracy? Absolutely.
What do you think of that? 250 home runs.
Yeah, I like that. Congratulations to him, and I hope he has another 500 in the New York Yankee uniform coming forward. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This ball is in the air to center field. Back at the track, and it is gone. Back to back, and a belly to belly. Judge hits it. Rizzo, all rise. Here comes the judge. A Judgian blast, and the Yankees take a 3-1 lead.
Da, 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 da. That's the SVU intro. You know why? Because court is now in session. All rise. Aaron Judge, baby.
And against the Cy Young Award candidate, Jorge lo que te mandaron. Yes, indeed. And it doesn't get any easier because here comes Giancarlo Stanton.
Is every hit going to be a home run today for the Yankees?
And I am here, call the Stantonian Judgian home run. Yankee momentum, Tracy, putting that up there. Judge will hit a home run. Billy Ward. Billy Ward said that right before that, too. The 905. Billy Ward, you said that, too. Right before that was coming out. So, awesome. You did.
Look at Brandon's comment. He said, Tracy. He was calling for her, and she came back.
So, Tracy and Maria, the staples and the most popular on our program. We salute you, ladies, and definitely are a good luck charm. So, we salute you. And I'm here. is becoming a good a part of the program as a good luck charm, too. Don't forget that. He's been here from the beginning of the winning streak, and he has kept up. And he's our version, and no disrespect, but he's our version of Bronzy. In there for a strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. So our good luck, not a turtle, but our good luck, a chat member. We're gonna adopt him.
Yeah, why not?
He
really is a Yankee fan. He just doesn't want to say it. He is
Hey,
really a Yankee fan.
stay true who you are anyway. What you're going to say, you're the Astro fan. That's fine. It's okay. I'll turn the
We
light
know
on in the. I'll turn the
fans.
light on in the closet for you.
We know that we know the truth. That's all that matters. Good at bat by Stanton.
So here's the pitch. Bronxy is the pet turtle. I don't know if you will. Oh, you don't know who Bronxy is. The New York Yankees in the winning streak. That's a 3-2 count. They got a pet turtle for good luck, and they went on a winning streak. So they his name is Bronxy. Here's the 3-2 count. Foul out of play. So the Yankees got a good luck mascot. So we just no. I said that's why I know this. I don't want to compare you to a turtle, but you're our good luck mascot on the program. So take it as a high compliment, my friend. Kevin called the Big ZD boys Enzo. That's my favorite player right now in the Yankees currently. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he walked him. He walked him. So Stanton is on.
Sorry, Milo came down and was giving Ace love. I forgot to mute the thing. I apologize.
Just getting home. Is the game any good? Yes, it is, Robert. It's the Yankees take a lead on a back-to-back home runs from Rizzo and Judge. They up 3-2. And Stanton walks, and here comes Gleyber Torres. Francis, go salute, man. Salute, Francis. Welcome back. Right now, the Yankees are up 3-2, bottom of the sixth inning, on a back-to-back and a belly-to-belly home run from Rizzo and Judge. And Stanton just drew a walk. So they got cooking one out here. They probably got Robert Ray on the ropes here. Here's the pitch. Gleyber, swing and a miss. 0-2. He challenged him. He goes, "No, wait, I haven't noticed. Are you a legit fan, bro?" And he goes, "I can't be the Ninja Turtle like Raphael." All right, cool. See, he's got a good sense of humor. I loved it. I loved it. So 0-2 count. Frank Gomez, what's up? We can't hear you. Can you hear me, Zach?
I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear it. And this ball is in the air. It's gone! Home run! Gleyber Torres! Another home run in the inning. The third of the inning there. Oh, like a good Gleyber. Gleyber is there. Home run, baby. 2-run shot. Here comes the Bronx Bombers, baby.
Get out of here, Cy Young. Get out.
Even the Cy Young Award winners could get hit.
Yeah, it's amazing. Brennan. Cynical Frank Gomez. Salute, man.
Hey, salute. Frank Gomez, salute anyway. Thank you so much. Thank you for the input. Hopefully my audio hasn't gone out. But thank you, though. Thanks for the feedback. So they pulled the Cy Young Award winner. He gave up 5 runs, too, just like last night, Garrett Cole. So the best hitters got hit. These guys are desperate. It's playoff time, baby. So let me mark this on my scorecard because, wow. Give me a minute as there's a pitching change. We love what we see here. The Yankees, the Bombers are coming. The Bombers are coming. And they got back up. Like in the words of World Card Frazier says, just like Lazarus, they're rising up from the dead. And they take the lead here.
Wow. Speechless. I mean, it's amazing. Just Gleyber, 2 home runs in the last 5 games. So looks like he's getting back into the old Gleyber ways, at least offensively. And that's big come playoff time.
And Jerome is trying to say goodbye to the Blue Jays. And just think of that. If we would have won last night, saying, wow, how they would have been, and gotta love it. But they're still playing a baseball left, so so there's still 12 outs to get. But right now, you gotta love what the Yankees are doing. Everyone's coming up, focused, clutch, and the off the batting, the lineup is starting to extending. When one guy keeps getting good at bats, when I told you before, the Yankees only had a few strikeouts. They've been putting contact even on Ray all game. There wasn't a lot of swing and misses, and it showed later down the road why I brought that key to that point. So, if you listen to me, I sometimes don't. I know a little bit of the game. I'm not claiming I'm the best, but I do have little tidbits that I notice and I see early part of the games that might help us down the road later down. So I hope that's a little nugget that you remembered and recall. A little patience. You're putting the bat on ball, and it really, really, definitely brought to fruition here with the Yankees.
Yep, this chat and this fan base has definitely heard all of our TED talks about this lineup and their at bats and just putting them good ones together and what we want to see them doing. And they obviously showed they have the ability. So now it's just about consistency, and we've been seeing it pretty consistently the past 10 games.
And everyone is really happy for Glaber when he hit that home run. You see the dugout jumping for joy. They know that the kid has been through some tough trial at short and putting in the work. And here's Sanchez in there for a strike. We got a new pitcher in, and the
And we
Yankees
won't see
got
Mike to the closer's role.
and the Yankees got into the bullpen. Trevor Richardson, a 7-2 record, 22 walks and 77 strikeouts. Here's the pitch, foul straight back. Sanchez was right on it. 0-2 the count. And Maria says, "Yeah, see you get lost, Blue Jays. Let's hope. We still got 12 outs to get." But so Robbie Ray gave up 5 earned runs, all 4 home runs allowed tonight, and Cy Young who? But I think he's still going to win the Cy Young. And in swing and a miss. So Sanchez goes down, swinging. So for only the second out of the inning, and he goes, "We have a chance against the Rays." Yes, we do. Of course we do. We haven't seen the Rays in quite some time, and last time we saw them, we really played well against them. So they beat up on the Yankees earlier in the season, in the beginning. But this is a whole different. A lot of things can happen.
Yeah, we've been a completely different team since Rizzo and these guys get back healthy, and we've been a completely different ball club.
Here's Brett the Hitman Gardner coming up. This ball up high for the Hitman. 0-2 right now. 2 pop-ups, batting .222 with 9 home runs, 37 RBIs for final few games for Gardner. But salute to everyone. Hey, Frank Gomez, salute. Welcome to the program. This ball is popped up foul out of play.
Bronx, it sounds like you're trying to speak that into existence a little bit.
Oh, the Hitman? I like that Hitman.
No, I get it, but he's honestly still one of the guys that puts the best at bats together consistently. Even though he's slipped since he was younger.
Oh, absolutely. But we know that a consistent fella here on the left side, and here's the pitch. Foul out of play. Oh, no, they're still in play. The win, and he's going to left field, and that makes the inning over. So the Yankees, they get 1, 2, 3, 4 runs, all on home run shots. Boy, excitement, and they lead right now. Woo! I'm just admiring the free play, and it's beautiful. That's just a beautiful thing, and beautiful. 5-2. So for the 6th inning, we got Dickerson, Kirk, and Espinal and Grudek if anyone gets on there. So man, what an inning! What a nice, great inning there. They gave us some excitement, and again, salute to Frank Gomez. Salute, welcome to the program. Hit that like and subscribe. I love your Mariano Rivera, the greatest closer of all time. Definitely the first unanimous Hall of Famer. So we love it. So salute.
Of course.
Absolutely. I love his profile picture.
There's more people that have walked on the moon than scored against Mariano Rivera in the playoffs. I mean, do you need to say more about a closer? There's nobody better. There's never been anybody better, and there never will be anybody better than Mo.
Right, and like to his part, I hope that we end up putting 10 runs tonight on the run. Yeah. Hopefully, I hope we win tonight in a blowout against the Blue Jays. I would love that. You don't know how much I would be giddy. I would be so giddy if we could win. I want to win the game, period. But if we could win it in that type of fashion too, oh.
And you know what's funny? On that Mariano Rivera thing made me think about it. Because Chapman pretty much followed Mo, like he was the first established closer we've had since Mariano Rivera. He has over 300 career saves. I mean, he's on like 350. He's going to end up with over 400 career saves. And that puts him definitely in the top 10 closers of all time conversation, right? Wouldn't you say? Just as far as numbers go.
For Chappie?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Chapman is pretty
So
good closer. He's a really good closer. Remember, not only that, he's creeping up on as all time for a left-handed closer.
that's what I'm
State.
saying. He's gonna have over 400 saves when his career is said and done. That means he's gonna be a top 10 closer of all time, and we still are
What
spoiled.
just real quick, we got a defensive change. Wade will come into short. Urshela moves to third. LeMahieu's out of the game. Go ahead. Well, right now we're gonna let me start the inning. Sorry to interrupt you because the flow. Michael King's about to deliver his first pitch to Dickerson. Here's a pitch, missed for a ball. Go ahead. Go with your point there. I want
I
to
was
know.
just, it's just the fact that we've been so spoiled with Mariano Rivera that we're literally clown Chapman, which I do too, even though he's a top 10 closer of all time. It's like we've been spoiled, man. That just
So
shows how great Mo is.
1-0 count. Chad Green starting to warm up in the bullpen right now, and Dickerson is 2 for 2 tonight, but he's ahead of the count 1-0, and that's a strike. 1-1 strike the count going on here. Yankees took a 5-2 lead now into the bottom of the sixth inning here. Michael King on. It's gonna pitch now is a full inning of pitch where once he records it's out. He's at 1-1 strike count for King. 8 pitches in, and here's a pitch. Ground ball, foul. So 1-2 strikes is ahead of the count now.
Yep. You got to stay getting ahead of this count if you want him to last this inning. He's got to keep getting ahead in counts and pitching well.
You're welcome, Frank. You're welcome. Hideki Masui fan there.
Definitely plenty of picks of great Yankees to pick from.
1-2 strikes. And here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He struck him out swinging. And here comes Kirk. I need a salad Alejandro. Or
It's more
Alejandro, I
like
need a salad Kirk. There you go.
Kirk put down the fork.
That's the tools of ignorance he uses. Folks, and here's the pitch. Ooh, Alejandro laces one to left field. Back on the track. What a nice play by Giancarlo Stanton. He makes the catch. Now, Alejandro Kirk batting at the plate. Just think of my face there because that's exactly. I make fun of him because I'm actually making fun of myself. I look just like Alejandro Kirk. So if I was playing baseball, so just
Yeah.
to, so I ain't trying to shame no one. I'm just putting I look like that. I just gotta wear a Yankee uniform.
Yeah, we're not getting paid millions to stay in shape. That's the difference.
Right, I don't have a nutritionist. Although my wife does cook deliciously, but I like to indulge in the sugary drinks.
That's all. She cooks delicious. That's why we look like Kirk, right? Sammy cooks delicious too. That's why.
You give me that big Jonah King donut. Who's not gonna say no? No. In there for a strike. 0-1.
Kirk's definitely saying that. Kirk's definitely not saying no.
Oh wow. And like if you ever watch 0-1 pitch Norbit. Oh hell no. I didn't tell you to put down the plate.
Oh, I thought you were pregnant. Oh, it turned out to be gas.
Twins. 1-1 strike. I love
I'll show
that.
you how fat you know what go down the slide.
Oh, you want to see
You want to
which
see
come
it?
down the slide. I'll show you
I'll
how
show
which
you
come down the
how
slide.
the slide.
1-1 strike.
Oh, I love that movie. It was underrated, man.
Oh, it's one of the best. Oh, nice play by Wade. Fields fires. And not in time, but nice play by Tyler Wade there. Spinal could run. He has a lot of speed. So a 2-out base hit here. Now, number 9 hitter coming up. Although the number 9 hitter has 24 home runs. 22 home runs, excuse me. But Wade, let's see. And not enough behind it. But it's still a phenomenal play coming in from the bench cold. But it still got glove and even to make an attempt to make it close. That was beautiful. Any other hitter, slower hitter, might have been out by a half a step. Let's continue the funny Norbits.
Look at the private chat.
I know. I love Norbit. I love Norbit.
Look in the private chat. Salute to Haloti Nada.
Salute, salute. So you got a couple pitch. You got a good complement of pitchers here, but would love King to get out of this inning here, just to save some arms. And
Yeah, and if we blow it up next inning, like we score another 4 runs, then you could throw Nestor Cortez in to just finish the game, eat some innings, keep everybody
he
fresh.
Cortez is the starting pitcher next game, if I'm not
Or
mistaken.
Severino. Oh, I'm sorry, forgot. You could put Severino in to eat the innings. Domingo Herman.
Right, you
You know,
could. Yeah, right. If you're up by more than 3 runs, you could throw in Herman in there. If I'm saying just for his first action back, just to have a safety blanket. In my, but never know. And then or if you could even go Waldy Peralta or Jolie Rodriguez for just to get him some work. This ball is in the air. This is deep. No, I thought it looked like a home run, but it's not. I jumped the call. Stanton makes the catch there, so the inning is retired. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors. Now we go to the seventh inning. Now Yankees up by 3 now for the Yankees coming up. Let me make sure I put Wade where he needs to go in there. I didn't put that in there. For the Yankees coming up, you got Urshela, followed by Higashioka, and then by Tyler Wade. Let me take
yeah,
a look at the Boston the game. It's
6.
Boston is trailing 6-2 right now, and this ball is in the air, and inning comes to an end. Actually, 1 out in the top of the eighth inning. So four, they're
Robert
down by 4. They're down by 4 runs, and they got 5 outs to go.
Robert Parr with a great question for you.
I don't know if you answered my question earlier, but you think it'll be a good idea to have a bullpen game? Yeah, I think so, Robert. You could do that. You could put a bullpen game, or you could actually you could you could actually have Abreu send them back down to the minors, bring up Luis Gil, and have Luis Gil start that final game. If everything they're not playing for nothing, everything's clinched, and it's just like a dress rehearsal, Robert Parr, I would go with Luis Gil. Luis Gil's still a great pitcher, and if Luis Gil showed you something in that start, you could put him in the postseason roster out of the bullpen because he's got electric stuff. So it's a win-win situation, in my opinion.
And Michael with an update about Mike Loizaga and Holmes.
Michael K said Holmes aren't available tonight due to throwing back to back. Okay, I figured that too. I understand Loizaga, but I don't understand with Loizaga that though he could have pitched. I can see that you don't want to bring him back to back. I can see that, but they're gonna have to get to it in the playoffs. They can't go. They can't do this yan 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 stuff with them. They gotta pitch. They gotta pitch
Yeah.
them.
Also, yeah. You took the words right out of my mouth, man. You got it. But you could also too for the last game of the season, if it's clinched, you could bring batting practice Heaney up and throw
That
him.
too. That too. Yeah, either or Heel or you could bring a combination of both. You go with Heel, start the game on Heaney and followed by Heel and see what they give you and say, look, one of you two guys have an opportunity to make the postseason roster. Show me what you got going into that start and
Or
try out.
tell Heaney to start, and this is your audition for next year if you want to stay on this team.
Yeah, either or. So Urshela, but I would definitely like to see Heel. I think Heel has a future with the Yankees going forward.
No doubt, he definitely does. He's one of our best pitcher prospects.
Outside for a ball. So
We could bring
especially
Deivi
against
Garcia up too.
and Michael wants Heaney to go help Santa Claus in the North Pole for Christmas.
Good one, Michael.
So 2-0 count right now. Top of the seventh inning, and you got Luis Severino warming up. Here's a 2-0 pitch in there for a call strike. Nice pitch down low and right at the knees for a strike. And it's 1 out still. 6-2. Orioles ahead of the Red Sox. Dylan Tate is pitching against Xander Bogaerts. Runner on first. Here in the Skydome, 5-2. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. That was not a strike. Gio doesn't agree either. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And yep, you're getting your wish. Severino's coming in, so he will be pitching here. 2 balls and 2 strikes. This ball is grounded to short. Bouchette from the side fields, fires. What a strong arm! So he's displayed his strong arm there for the first out. Gio's retired. 6-3, shortstop to first base. And here
Give it.
comes Kyle Higashioka.
Yep. Need to get him good at bat here from Higgy. Such a weird number. It's weird seeing a Yankee wear 66.
Higgy. And Parson, the new pitcher. I forgot to tell everyone. Pearson in there for a strike. Terrible attempt by Higgy, but 0-1 to count. So I won it. I know Orioles are going in the bottom of the eighth inning. Our old friend Adam, I'm going to give you up the Grand Slam Adovino coming in. He's going to face against Trey Mancini. So the
Adam might
Orioles,
cover the Yankees and say I can strike out Babe Ruth out of
1-1 strike to count. So salute to everyone in the chat, man. Salute to everyone. Cynical was in the building a little early. Salute to everyone. New folks in the building. Definitely Frank Gomez. Welcome aboard. Salute to everyone, man. I am Heel, Maria, Tracy, Robert Parr, Michael, like always, a seventh inning form from the very first pitch. We love it. We love it. Jerome Peralta in the Philippines. Salute to the Philippines. Billy Ward in North Carolina. Of course, I am Heels in Houston, so we know that. Salute to him down there. Frank Albert as well, another staple to the program. Salute to coming, returning, and being part of the program. Down ball, 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. And salute to everyone, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Those that are joining the program late and says, why the hell Jedi has a balloon in the back of him is because I reached my 1,000 subscribers and my family did something real nice when I came home. And before I got into this, where I have the designated area studio to do the games, and they had that and they gave me some donuts and it was really nice gesture. And this
Yeah.
ball, they called strike 3. That was extremely low. Wow, wow, that was a bad call by the umpire. But if you're Higgy, you got to try to and Cole getting on that was a terrible call. I guess the umpires they want to get the hell out of Toronto. No disrespect. It's a beautiful city, but they just want to get out of there. And
Yeah.
Marshall, Texas. Man, Cole is fired up. Cole, I wish you were fired up last night at the pitching.
What's wrong with
So
DJ?
they didn't say nothing. Maybe they just want a defensive placement and give him some rest on that arm.
Maybe.
And there wasn't many strikes in that at bat. I agree, Robert. He got squeezed. So here's Tyler Wade in 100 games, a 272 hitter with no home runs, 5 RBIs. The left-hander in there for defensive and speed. Here's the pitch. In swing and a miss, 0-2. A good, one thing that I found really surprising. Tyler Wade is extremely great friends with not Albert Pujols. Extremely good friends.
Did they?
Yeah, that's something I was shocked, and I found that out. They're really good friends. They train in the off season, and they're friends. And I was really shocked. I'm pleasantly surprised about that.
Well, whatever they're
50
doing, working because he's hitting 272. He finally has a bat to bring with his amazing versatility and his glove.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I think he should be a starter now, Yanks.
And I would wonder because I'm like they never really crossed paths in the minors, and Tyler Wade has been in the Yankee system, and like it's an interesting journey how they became friends. I have no idea how. I think maybe in the winter ball leagues in the Dominicans or something. But a one
If
ball,
I
two
remember
strike count
correctly, I'm sorry.
and a foul out of play. 2 ball, 1 ball, 2 strikes still remains. Yeah, we'll put the link. 1 second, we'll get in there.
If I remember correctly, Bronx, I think it was because when Tyler was in the minor leagues when Matt Holliday was signed during spring training, I think he made the connection.
Okay, it
Remember Holliday, Cardinal?
makes plenty of sense. But they're really good. They have kept their friendship up par for a really good time here. And this ball foul, so it was interesting to see. And even if Pujols becomes a mentor type for Tyler Wade, not a bad person to have as a mentor. A graceful guy off the field and all around.
One of the best hitters to ever live.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. And I will get Michael in a minute. We'll get you right after this at bat. Foul out of play.
And at the end of this inning, I think I'm going to roll out. I had my vaccine today, so I'm definitely feeling under the weather. I don't know how much longer I can go.
No problem. And Boom looks like he wants to throw up, like he's bending down with his head. I seen that plenty of pauses on a Saturday night out in the bars in downtown Orlando. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count, and here it comes. Swing and a miss. Tyler Wade goes down. So the Yankees go in order. No runs, no hits, no errors. But here we go to the closers row on the program. You guys, the rules of the closers row. You're welcome to come aboard. Let me do the balls and strikes. Allow me to speak one at a time, and you speak. Whenever the between batters, pitches, and or outs, and we have fun. We'll close out the game, and we'll definitely, celebrate or hopefully we celebrate in happiness or just discuss in frustration. So I'll bring you right in a minute, my friend. Give me a second.
All right.
Oh,
Kev.
Lamario's in the building.
Hey, Lamario.
Hello.
Hey, Lamario. Before I get going here, I just want to say, Bronx, thanks for having me. Lamario, and I'm sure Michael will come on. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Hope you had a good day, and hope you enjoy the game. Let's get this win. Chat, keep commenting, keep bringing the luck. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everyone. I'll see you later.
No problem. Hey, Lamario.
Yes.
Take a look what I got for surprise. And then my look, you see the camera?
It's loading right now. It's hard to see the camera.
I got the Donut King. I got the donut I was telling you about. My family surprised me. They got the donut. It was a pleasant surprise, and Donut King. And I remember I mentioned it when you came to visit us. Not us, but Central Florida, the city. And I told you to go try the donut, and I was pleasantly surprised with the Donut King there. I was so happy. So shout out to Donut King. They made it happen. They did a wonderful job, and my wife got me a nice fresh donut, and with a smile.
And right now the Orioles are winning against Boston, which is good for the Yankees.
Absolutely, 6-2, and right now the Yankees are up 5-2, and they go to the 7th inning stretch. And for the Blue Jays, when they come up, they're gonna have the top of their lineup: Springer, Simeon, and Guerrero Jr.
Right now, I think it is 6-2 Orioles. I think.
Yes, it is 6-2.
Yeah, it's 6-2, right?
We got Luis Severino coming in, third game of the season, a record of 1-0, 5 innings, 1 walk to 7 strikeouts. He's been really phenomenal coming in here, and it's good to see an injection of talent into the Yankee bullpen. In there for a strike, 0-1, the count to Springer. Springer's 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Severino ready to deal, and here comes the 0-1 pitch. Down 1 ball, 1 strike on the breaking ball, down low. And Jerome is already starting to sing the goodbye to the Blue Jays song. Blue Jays have 9 outs left. And here's the pitch. This ball is foul out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. So Severino is ahead of the count here. Let's try again, Michael. Let's try it again. Ooh, just missed. Wow. Where was that? Wow. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Wow. Close call, close pitch there. The defensive alignment, everyone's on the left side of the diamond. Rizzo's the only man by himself at first. The whole second base side is completely open. Line right to Torres for the first out. It was hit hard, but Torres was positioned in the right spot for the first out. So he lined to the second baseman.
1 out. All right. Come on, Yankees. We got to win this game. This is a must win for us.
I agree. Michael, hopefully you can get in, Michael. I'm getting a little feedback from you. Lamario, I'm getting a little feedback. Here's Simeon, and I hear the kitty cat. We want to hear the kitty cat. Oh, what? Mike Lamario, hopefully get back in here. Michael, did you? Hopefully you clicked on the link. You should be okay. Mario got in. Usually seventh inning is what they're able to go in. Hopefully, keep putting it up there. Keep clicking on, my friend. Don't give up. We want you to hear on the closers row. 1 ball, 1 strike. Please come on. And let's see. Mario got on with no problem. There's the kitty cat. And she's in the building. Aww. What a lovable kitty cat. That is a lovable kitty cat. 2 balls and 1 strike. Makes her way in the broadcast. 2-1. This ball is grounded to third. Gio gobbles it up, throws across the diamond in time. So now there's 7 outs left. And the kitty cat is saying, "Let's go Yankees." I interpret it. I interpret the kitty cat language. So hopefully, now there's 2 outs. So you put Gio back at third, but you strengthen your defense there. So Sevy wants to get a quick inning here. He's gonna have to get Guerrero to get out of there. This ball is foul out of play, so he's ready to mash. So adorable. Well, he's talking. He wants to do the play-by-play with me. The kitty cat wants to do the play-by-play, and she's more than welcome. There you go. That's a strike. Okay, here's the pitch. Strike. She called a strike. Wow, the kitty cat's on fire. David counting cigars. What's going on, David counting cigars? I love a good cigar, man. Salute to you, man. Absolutely. Let's go Yankees. Salute. Welcome to the program. I'm going to follow your channel. I hope it's about cigars, so I'll definitely, even if you're not, I'm going to follow you, David. Welcome aboard at Counting Cigars. From one cigar smoker to another. He's calling. What she's calling for? Two balls, 2 strikeouts. She's so adorable. She loves her brother. Hey, D-Ross. Salute, D-Ross. Thank you for coming by. Don't worry about it. I appreciate you stopping by, D-Ross. I appreciate that. I'll see you. You'll be seeing me soon back on Knicks Real Talk once the Yankee season finished. Probably might be in November due to the fact the way the Yankees might go in a run here. But salute to you, D-Ross. Salute. I appreciate, man. It's always good to see you. Right now, 1 ball, 2 strikes. The kitty cat wants to strike out, so let's see if she gets her wish. Wow,
everyone wants to strike out.
Yeah, absolutely. But she's calling for it. She wants a strikeout. There you go. And she's meowing all over the place. We love it. Michael, any chance on getting on the stream? I'm gonna put it again for Michael who wants to come on, or anybody who'd like to come on the channel and join me on the closing roll. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Come on, Sevy.
We got the closers row here.
Oh, strike him out. He struck him out. Was that Guerrero struck out?
Severino had a nice inning there. Quick 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go now to the 8th inning. It's still 5-2 Yankees on top here on the BX Sports Jedi watch along. We are in the closers row, the final few innings. We call it the closers row. We open up the chat, and we gotta love it. Oh, no problem, no problem. Hey, thank you for the subscriber. I'm gonna definitely join your program. And even if you're not, I'm just gonna follow you. And definitely, man, from one cigar lover to another, we'll see you, man. Thank you for joining, man. The kitty cat is going crazy. She said, what she said? She wants a couple of runs.
Yeah, I think so. That's exactly what she said. We'll see.
Well, you got the right people. You got Rizzo, Judge, Stanton, and Torres. So she wants more runs to try to put a little bit more of a separation. We shall see. We shall see. So we're in the closers row. The final few innings. Always open up the chat. Allow everyone to come. Anyone that wants to come on and join us. That's what the closer row is about. And we definitely will love you guys to join us. If you can, if you want to come on camera, you're more than welcome. Now you want to stay in the chat and continue speaking and bringing up questions, and we love it. Hopefully I'm here. If you want to come on for a little bit, as well. Michael, I don't know why you can't come on for a reason here. Let me see. Let me make sure. Let me check my settings. That nothing is. No, I'm looking at my settings, and Michael Sevy is dangerous. Yes, and he came back in the nick of time there. With Severino, better late than never, because even if he's not your starter, he brings something valuable. So he could eat innings and he could go out, let it loose for 2 innings at a time, or an inning in the third, or an inning phenomenal. So here's Rizzo going against Pearson, and here's the pitch, just missed in the ball inside. The Yankees are up by 3. And you said let Sevy finish the game. I'll let Sevy. Yeah, I'll let him go one more inning, Jerome, and then we'll see where that goes. So he's 1 for 3 here. Red Sox, they're in the 9th inning. With 1 out, they trail 6-2. JD Martinez is up. JD Martinez hits a ball to center field. Boston is down to the last out. So 1 more out to go. And the Red Sox are going to might fall to the Orioles there. Here in Toronto, 5-2 Yankees are up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. So we're going to do a little bit scoreboard watching, keep everybody update. So Jerome wants Yankees and Mariners. And yes, he is great in the bullpen. I'll keep him in there. Absolutely. He's doing good right now. Although you don't want to overtax him, but yeah, this is a game. Out of all the games right now, you got to go out and win this game tonight. So you got to put out the stops here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, especially with Boston losing. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. So Rizzo goes down on the strikes for the first out. So don't forget, tomorrow night we have the Yankees and the Rays. At 7 o'clock was when I start the call. And later this evening, it's probably going to be recorded, or it's going to come out later tonight. I'm just giving you the heads up. The boys, Austin and Chef Dan, will be doing the MMA program, but they're going to come later on tonight around 11:30, 12. You could catch it on the replay. I know it's late already for everyone. I myself cannot be part of it, but they're due to conflicting schedules at work and so forth. They're going to do their MMA program tonight at 11:30, close to 12. So if you hear that notification, don't. It's not the Yankee Network or anything. It's going to be them doing the MMA program. That's the only time I could get them in there for schedule wise. So they're going to do that, and I haven't had the software to record it and edit and bring it on there. So they're going to do the live stream tonight at 11:30 to 11:45 type-ish. So they're going to go on and they're going to break down the MMA program and MMA fighting. So there's a lot of Bellator, and we do MMA a lot here. Down for a ball, 1 ball, 2 strikes for Chef Dan and Austin, and they do that every Thursday nights Usually this is their time slot or our time slots when we talk about the MMA program, but Yankee right now is taking priority with this playoff run. So these are they come out every Thursday, and tonight, due to the Yankee game, they're going to be pushed back. Here's the pitch down low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pearson thought they had it struck out there. So runner on first for in the Baltimore for Boston. So they still alive there with Verdugo up at bat, but they're trailing by 4. Verdugo grounds to second. Fields fires, and the Orioles win. The Baltimore Orioles win. They beat the Red Sox. Here's the pitch to Judge. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So the Yankees, if they hold this score, they could clinch the wild card game tonight, or at least a tie for it. 3 balls and 2 strikes here. Or I misspoke. The magic number will be down to 1. So Judge is on. So they'll pick up, they win, they'll pick up 2 full games on the Red Sox with 3 to go. So they're there to clinch it. They'll be clean. They're only going to need 1 game to clinch with 3 to go. So you like your chances. But first we have to take care of business tonight here in the Rogers Center in Toronto. Here's Stanton, 0 for 1 with 2 walks and a run scored. So here it goes. Fastball right in the knees for a strike. So this guy's throwing heat, 99 to 100 miles an hour. And Stanton, Red Sox just lost. Yes, indeed, Mike. Red Sox just lost. The guy's throwing over 100 miles per hour. Maybe Judge third home run. I think Stanton's going to put an exclamation point. I hope so. 7. I hope so. 0-1 count. And Lemario's back on. Let's bring him in. And here's the pitch. Foul out of play. So 0-2 to count.
Well, the Orioles winning helps the Yankees out a lot.
Right. If they win tonight, they'll have a 2-game lead with 3 to go. So their magic number will be back to 1. We'll be down to 1. So 0-2 count. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, did he go? Yeah, he foul tipped it into the. Wow, he threw 100 miles up. He challenged him, and Judge goes down. So here comes Glaber, who homered last time up. Yeah, Michael.
Well, I mean, Aaron Judge, you can't. Aaron Judge can't always hit home runs. Oh well, but as long as we win, I'll be perfectly fine.
This ball popped up by Flores into center field. Just got under it. Back at the wall. He got at the wall at the end of the grass for the final out. So no runs, no hits, no errors. They leave 1 on base on the base on balls. We go now to the bottom of the 8th inning. Yankees up by 3 now. Now they just can't be cocky. They got to continue pitching aggressively, being smart, and I definitely Luis Severino needs to come out for another inning. So we shall see if Boone lets him come out there. So we know that game is over. In Baltimore, and let me see if any other games of points around. The Tampa is trailing 3-2 to Houston. The Mets are up 6-3 to Miami, but my Mets are out of it. So, like in the words of Susan Walden, who cares?
Yeah, the Mets and the Marlins are not our concern. Unless the Mets were playing the Red Sox, I'm not sure. Who cares about them, right?
Right.
So.
I'm looking around to see. I think Seattle's off tonight, if anything.
Are they?
I think Seattle is off tonight. Can anyone ask? Anyone in the chat can help me out here? Can you find out if Seattle's off tonight? I think Seattle has an off night tonight. I think so.
Let's see.
We're gonna have a half a game on Seattle. I'm looking around the score and I don't see them anywhere. DJ, okay. Here's the update. DJ got taken out due to just hip soreness. Don't even know if we should be fine though. Oh, okay. Thank you, Hector. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Seattle's off. So Seattle is off for tonight. So we're going to pick up a half a game if the scores hold up. So the Yankees going to have a really good night tonight if the score holds here. But, Thank you. I appreciate it, Robert Parr. So we got the final 6 outs here for Toronto to make some noise, to tie, to make a statement. And Gallo is in for defensive reasons. And Gallo's in left field, so Stanton comes out. And Chad Green, wow. What a move there. So Boone is going with Green here. So this is a real point. Sevy had a clean, no stress inning. Although you got Bouchette, Hernandez, and Dickerson, I would have liked to see Sevy go up against the middle of the lineup here. But hey, you got Chad Green, who's been a reliever longer. I thought too I would have kept Sevy in as well, but okay. We can't always second guess the manager all the time. I mean, it's like, I don't want to sound like I'm a Boone completely have the Lynch pitch to hate on him so much, but that's another one that you could set yourself up for criticism. But let's see, he's a good reliever anyway. So hopefully he gets back in shape here. As a reliever, he's been good lately. Mario.
Technical internet difficulties.
Yeah, I see that too. I noticed that you guys are having a trouble coming on. Michael's having a trouble coming on the StreamYard and all that. But we're in the closers row, and that's the segment of my program that I open up to let everyone on. If anyone else in the chat that would like to come on and join the watch along, I always bring it after the seventh inning stretch, or usually or the end of the seventh inning, depending what's going on, and that's where we see everyone come on. Michael's having a hard time getting on for some reason.
It has been confirmed that the Mariners have an off day today. They play the Angels tomorrow.
Right. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count on Bo Bouchette. So right now the Yankees are up 5-2 right now.
Yes, we're up 5-2, but I want some insurance runs before the ninth inning, before I get too confident.
This ball is hit in the air to center field, go back at the track, and that's off the wall for a double. So you have Severino cruising on, and Boone puts himself into second base, and that's all. And now these Blue Jays are starting to talk trash. You have Severino there, going quiet, getting them quiet. This is why you I wouldn't mind Boone if. Could have put him against the bottom of the order lineup, but you put him against the middle of the lineup that they're desperate. Severino already was warmed up. He was getting the flow of the game. These are questionable moves. So what are you saving? I know he just got back from injury. It's not like you're going to pitch him tomorrow against Tampa. You're going to give him a night off. So it just behooves me.
If I were Zach Green's pitching. If I was Aaron Boone. If I was,
go ahead.
All right. If I was Aaron Boone in that situation, I would have intentionally walked Bobasset and then tried to pitch to Hernandez to try to get a double play instead of.
You don't want to bring. You got to make them earn to get on base from Mario, because you put base runners on. That's how you hurt yourself. So no, that was the right call to pitch to him. But the wrong sequence. Bo Bouchette has been hitting the high fastball. You saw it last night against Cole. He's been smashing. He's having a hard time with the breaking ball and changeup, all speed stuff. Chad Green doesn't really have too much command of the all speed. He's a fastball hitter. So you put something that Bouchette's wheelhouse and his strength, and you see he got the double. He beat it. So that was the questionable part. If you wanted to go Sevy and he would have done that at Sevy and made a pitching change, I would understand. But 1 ball, 1 strike to count, and he's challenged him. So 1 and 2, he's ahead of the count. Chad Green, when he's on, he's lights out. He's really good. But you got to worry about it. We've seen the good, the bad, and ugly.
He's good, but he's also kind of struggled this year too.
Right. But the last few games he's been on. But you still got to always keep the jab, in a boxing reference.
Nice, great.
And have that short-term memory. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So the first out. there. So hopefully Green makes us look all silly and we're going on a rant or getting uncomfortable for no reason. So right now, going Green is a choke artist. Boone knows that. Yeah, it is, and you said, and he sets himself up for these second guests by the fan base.
Here comes Corey Dickerson.
Yes, we got Mike Rotunda in the building. So Mike Rotunda, and we have Michael Caputo. So we got the Mike and Mike here. No pun intended. So we got the two in the chat, and we'll definitely appreciate Mike Rotunda. Now, hopefully you got your workout in good tonight. I hope you got all the cardio, the sweat, and ready to go there. And I'm glad you allowed me to entertain you while you worked out on a beautiful Thursday evening. The Yankees up 5-2, and you got Waldy Peralta warming up in the bullpen just in case. In there for a ball. I thought that was a strike, but he called a ball, 1-0. Yeah, Mike was having a hard time coming on.
Yeah, I thought that was a strike too, but the umpires saw something different from what we did, apparently. Fouled away. 1-1 to Dickerson here.
And 1 ball, 1 strike to count, like you said, and swing and a miss. So you might be a little bit ahead. And that Michael says there's a lot of Michaels in the New York area.
Mm-hmm.
Chad Green reminded me of Scott Proctor. He was, good call, Hector. Great insights. Hector from Project Nerve from For the Love of the Game. Guys, a great content creator.
That would foul. That 1-2. That kind of got me nervous for a second.
1 second. Well, he was also a co-host here with my program. We were together in the watch along, and he's doing his program as well. But he comes on from time to time. So salute to Project Hector Nerd. Check them out, though. For the Love of the Game podcast. Shout out to them, doing a good job, phenomenal job breaking down. And now that the NBA season is coming along, and the NHL, NFL as well. So there's going to be a lot of stuff going on. Check out their channels.
Mm-hmm. There's the Flyers and Bruins game is on TNT. TNT was having technical difficulties, then they got it fixed, then they had technical difficulties again. So I don't know what was going on with that.
Here it's 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out. Kenny Anthony, what's going on? Here's the pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Salute to Kenny Anthony. What's up, guys? A good thing we have more options for closer relievers. Yeah, we definitely got a lot of options. Salute. Welcome back here. The Yankees up 5-2 right now. So it's bottom of the 8th inning with 1 out. Runner on second, though. It's Bouchette with a leadoff double, but Green has struck out Teoscar Hernandez, and he has a 2 ball, 2 strike count on Dickerson.
Fouled away. Dickerson's hanging around.
So obviously the Mario's a little bit ahead from the program, but that's okay. Green, 14 pitches for Chad Green right now. So, and he's only recorded 1 out. He's thrown more pitches than Severino did last inning.
The 2-2. Again, fouled back.
So we'll do it again. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count.
This is as much as I don't like to say this is a pretty good at-bat right now by Corey Dickerson. He's hanging in there.
Correct with that call. So they're calling Michael has a double account. Michael, they think he has a burner. We got Brendan. We have some cynical thinking out there in the chat.
Another foul ball. Oh my God.
So the count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. A great at bat. Yes, he is. He's making him work. And this is not good. Mike and Rotunda says Mike is going to give me a heart attack. Boone. At
this point, oh, they're having a mouth visit. But at this point, he's probably making Chad Green a little frustrated here. Is Dickerson probably?
and Michael Rotunda having a good sense of humor there. So 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Pitching conference just for a moment there to see if they want to change something up, the signs or a scouting report. Now remember, after Dickerson comes Alejandro Kirk. Or maybe he might get pinch hit here. 2 balls and 2 strikes count.
The 2-2 from Green. Come on, Sad. Nice! Got him.
So we got Lamario doing a little bit of the call there. We like it. Now there's 2 quick outs here. There's 2 outs. Back-to-back strikeouts for Green. Just good old country fastball.
And here comes Kurt. He's 0 for 2. Eliza and Boone coming out.
Maybe there's an
What are they
injury
doing?
No, it's Matt Blake. They're gonna check out. It's just a pitching coach, just to make sure. Go over, be on the same page. Okay, I can see, Kirk. A little worrisome for the Toronto Blue Jays fans.
Everyone is out there, though. Wade's even out there.
Yeah, they want to convey to make sure they know what pitches are coming and how they're going to defensively align. So that's the reason why the infield comes in. They're going to say, why don't you try working on outside maybe or location, and then the infield will set up according to where the pitcher is going to pitch to the hitters. That's the reason why they conveyed. Anthony, I don't know. Everyone told me that ESPN wasn't showing it. I got it on the Yes Network. I have the MLB package due to T-Mobile.
I got it on I have it on Sportsnet, but that's okay.
But so T-Mobile pays for my subscription, so it's part of my phone service. So it's on the Yes Network. That's all I don't know if it's on ESPN or MLB Network tonight. And here's the pitch, in there for a strike. 0-1 to count. Yeah, it's on Yes. Yeah, I have it on Yes as well. But if you don't live in the metropolitan area, in New York metropolitan area, you won't. You got to get it on the app, unless you're not subscribed to it. Like I'm in Central Florida. I live in Orlando. I have the app. So 0-1 count.
1-1.
And this is for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on, Sad. Kurt. So who would come up in the 9th inning for the Blue Jays? Would it be the back to the top of the order, the Springer and the?
If they get Kirk out, they still got to go 8, 9, and 1. So you're gonna get Espinal, Ryan Greshnick, and then back to Springer. If they can get the pudgy Kirk here.
All right, let's see. He's had Green. Sets, deals. Kirk, strike 2.
All right. So he's a little bit ahead of me, so I'll let him take the reins here. So the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yankees up 5-2 here. Green is about to deliver his 21 pitched here. It's the bottom of the 8th inning with 2 outs. Runner on second, Bouchette led off the inning with a leadoff double. So the 1-2 count. And it comes. Mario, you ready to call it when it comes?
Yep, he comes. Kirk falls it back.
So the count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yep.
The Bronx Sports, the BX Sports Jedi Network watch along program. We salute you there on beautiful Thursday evening, beautiful Friday morning in the Philippines and Taiwan.
There's salmon warming. They got salmon doing stretches in the dugout.
He's getting stretching for the 9th. Right now, 1 ball, 2 strikes count.
The 1-2 to Kirk. Sets, deals. Kirk falls it back.
We do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And good afternoon. 12 a.m. and 12 p.m. in Australia, to everyone in Australia, the CT, and all the other fans that come in from Australia that always joins the chat. Salute to you guys. It's Friday afternoon now over there. So enjoying lunch. Here it's
One,
Toronto 1-2. Go ahead, Lamario. Whenever
here
you're ready to
comes
score.
Kurt. Fouls it back again.
So these Blue Jays are putting at a bat. They're desperate. So for the bottom of the lineup, they're putting good at bats, fouling the ball and keeping alive.
Yep, right now it looks like another Corey Dickerson at bat, kind of.
But
You
good ball.
know, so we'll see what Sad Green does here. Takes the hat off for a second. Boba said,
Looking at the scouting report.
there's Guerrero. Blue Jay fans are standing right now.
Or could it be Yankee fans wanting a strikeout?
Well, some people are clapping, so they might be Yankee fans. I don't know. There's, yeah, I see some people with Blue Jays jerseys on standing up though. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
you're right. You're right. So 1 ball, 2 strike count. You ready to do that call, my friend?
Yep, the 1-2 by Green. Kirk falls it back again.
Pretty epic at bat there. What an epic at bat fouling balls there. And Michael's like, come on, Mike and Michael, come on, and Kenneth Anthony. I'm nervous with Green. It's a little bit of a nerve issue here as well. We all are sitting by the
He's
holding our.
throwing pitch number 25 coming up for Sad Green right now. Oh my goodness. Green sets. He got him. Strike 3. Inning over.
Strikeout, huge strikeout for Chad Green. We go to the ninth inning. Yankees up 5-2 here on the BX Sports Jedi Network. 3 outs away for the Blue Jays. Let's do this. Let's pile them some more runs here. Let's get a couple insurance runs so it doesn't have to be a safe situation. Well, Mario, come on back. You're doing a great job. I know the stream kicks him out from time to time. Get back in here. Applaud is cynical. He likes it. He loves it, and we love it too here. So let's get it going, folks. Those that haven't subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe. Hit the like, hit the notification bell. Just to let you know, later on tonight, the MMA program will come on at midnight, close to midnight to 11:30 to midnight. They're gonna be live. If you hear the notifications, them doing the MMA program. If you're up, join them, please. And now you catch it on the replay. Hit that subscribe or hit that like button for their program. Those guys do a great job. I want to be on, but I have to get up early tomorrow, and I can't be on with them. So I'll let Austin and Chef Dan do that. Do the program and navigate that. They got a lot of stuff coming on, and they're on the normal every Thursdays. We come on at 8 o'clock here on this network on the program, and we definitely break down all the MMA programs. We have MMA stars come on. We have Billy Swanson, who has some big news. Hopefully, hopefully he can reveal it on the program. He told it's why I back and forth text him. He says he got some big news, some big stuff coming up. So we've been pushing hard for him to fight Jack Hager. If you don't know who's Jack Hager is the he's AEW wrestler that he does MMA for Bellator. So we're trying to get that fight between both of them. And these other two, we've been pushing it hard. Big Sexy came on our program, and he's one of our friends of the program, and we've been fighting hard and hashtagging to get these two fighters out. So hopefully he got some good news for us, and maybe we hashtag and got enough Bellator to actually agree and get these two guys in the octagon. So I can't wait for the news. Hopefully it break. I'm hoping I'm blessed enough that he breaks it here on the program, but I haven't asked him. But I will ask him later on tomorrow, hopefully. And if he's listening, Billy, if you want to come on the program and break it, man, you're more than welcome. You know that. You know you're a staple here, and and I appreciate it. Yeah, Jack Swagger. They're gonna fight. They hopefully I'm going for a good rested and a good camp in my guy Billy Swanson. Man, I gotta go with Billy Swanson there. Even though Jack Hager's 6-0 right now, but he's haven't fought in the octagon for about a year or around there, and I'm going with Billy. I'm going with Billy. My money's on Billy. So just because he's a friend, and I gotta support my main guy Billy Swanson. So here's Sanchez. And the pitch in there for a call strike. So we got a new pitcher. So Pearson is out, who's throwing gas, man. He was throwing some heaters. Sanchez is 0 for 2 right now. Merriweather. And here's the pitch. Did he in there for a strike? Curveball found the outside corner, back door. So Sanchez is down in the count, 0-2 right now. You got Chapman warming up in the bullpen. Let me put this in my scorecard. And did he go? He looked like he did. Looked like he did it for a pathetic swing, but he's not. No, they held it. Wow, they impressive. 1-2 strikes. So he didn't go. They went for the appeal and didn't say he didn't. And he goes, "Let's go, Gary." Absolutely. So 1-2 strikes. We're in the ninth inning. Yankees up by 3, and here comes the pitch. Foul out of play. So we do it again. Now, Mario, hopefully you could get back on the stream, man. For some reason, everyone's having trouble getting in onto the StreamYard for some reason. I know Michael Caputo's having a hard time coming in. Mario, for some reason, pops in and out. I don't know if it's internet service or whatever the case is, but I put it again. So 1-2 strikes to count. And here comes the pitch. 2-2 strikes. Heel, if you're around Heel, you want to also make a pop in there. Pop in, Brandon. You're more than welcome to. No need to be shy. Come on in and say hello. It's all good. Two balls and 2 strikes, and here comes the pitch. Foul off his foot. We do it again. 2-2 strike for Mayweather. Four-seam fastball inside. So the Boston Red Sox already lost. Seattle Mariners had an off night. The Yankees 3 outs away to get ground on everyone. 2-2 strikes to count. And here it comes. Down low. The count is full. 3-2 strikes here in the top of the ninth inning. 5-2 Yankees. Gardner's on deck. Sanchez full count from Mayweather. And here comes the pitch. Popped up. Guerrero running in, charging. And he dropped it. He dropped the ball in foul territory, giving the life. Boy, and it's not just the Yankees, guys. It's all around Major League Baseball dropping pop-ups. I never seen so many major leaguers drop pop-ups so around the game. Wow, Guerrero. Wow, surprising there. It looks like they're nonchalant, and like, here's the pitch. To no avail, Sanchez strikes out. So the inevitable. Sanchez, you have to capitalize when you're giving them opportunities there. That was a crazy sequence, Robert Parr. I agree. That's crazy. I never seen so many major leaguers drop those kind of pop-ups. So looking into the playoffs, man, just think if a World Series ends that way, a pop-up, dropping up a simple pop-up, and they lose a World Series game and a series on that. Wow. Wow, that'd be crazy. That's something you see in Little League, Here's Brett the Hitman Gardner. He's 0 for 3 with 2 pop-ups, a flyout. So the Kraken didn't get cracking in there for a ball. So Chapman continues to warm up in the bullpen. And for when Chapman comes up, it's Espinal, Grichuk, and Springer. 2 balls and no strike to count. And the Atlanta Braves, ladies and gentlemen, just finished winning the American League East. They beat the Philadelphia Phillies on the field 5-3. Man, Girardi, I wish Girardi would have won that division, but here's the 2-0 in there for a strike, but it's hard to root for a team from Philadelphia. Being a Yankee fan, a New York fan, a Giant fan, it's hard to root for a success for a Philadelphia team. So here's a 2-1 pitch in there for a strike. 2-2 strikes to count. So I'm glad you're joining me this evening. The Yankees are 5-2 here. 2-2 strikes to the Hitman with 1 out in the top of the ninth inning. Yankees trying to win this series, this rubber game in the series. Foul out of play. And before they go into their final home series and the final regular season games in Yankee Stadium starting tomorrow night against the Tampa Bay Rays. We'll have the call here at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Then back on it in the morning at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Then of course 3:05 game Sunday. 2 balls, two strikes, and here comes the pitch up high. So count remains full, 3-2. So congratulations to the Atlanta Braves for winning the National League East. And what a choke job by the New York Mets, if you ask me. They were leading through the whole first half of the season. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch. This ball is up in the air, the deep right field, back at the wall, and it is gone! Gardy plants one into the night. Oh, Gardy is the hitman, has come up. The Yankees tack on another run. They're now led 6-2 in the ninth. Yes. You really got to love that going, because now a grand slam doesn't hurt you. Keith, salute Keith. He's back in the building. Man, you got to love it, man. Gardner putting a good charge there. Probably playing his final games as a Yankee. That might be his final home run so far of the regular season with the Yankees in a Yankee uniform. So I hope they got him that ball. And here's the pitch. In there for a strike to Gio Urshela. 1-1 strike. And everyone was so happy for him. So they gotta know something. They gotta know that Gardner, this is his last hooray. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This ground ball up the middle, and nice play by Simeon. Fields fired, and he's not gonna get. So the Yankees got another back-to-back hit there. Infield single for Gio Urshela, and that brings Kyle Higashioka up. So Toronto looks stunned. Now we gotta. Well, usually after the home run follows the base hit, and here's Kyle Higashioka. Higgy 0 for 3 with a flyout and 2 strikeouts. And of course, AB says that's our first non-home run hit of the game. Good point there. I totally passed my thought. Good point there, A and B. That's why you guys look phenomenal. You guys always bring the A game. Here's the pitch. Higgy swings and a miss. 0-1. And Brandon says he's weird. He has more confidence in Higgy than I do with Sanchez and Gallo at the plate. Okay. I'm gonna be totally transparent. I'm not a big fan of Higashioka, but he does have come up with some bat on ball. He has come up with some good hits. I gotta give you that. Not a big fan of him though. 0-1 count. Just missed. 1 strike. So they're starting to warm up. Barnes in the pen. I want to make sure this game doesn't get too out of hand. Although Blue Jays have a good offense, 4-run lead. You know, they could easily erase quickly. So we got to be careful. 1 strike. In there for a strike. 2 strikes. So what a choke job. I was mentioning about the Mets. All we heard from Met fans from the first half of the season, how many days in a row they were in first place. Oh, we're 90 days in first place. And then they're fighting with the Marlins to stay out of the basement. Here's the 1-2 count. And it's not hitting. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's out, striking out. And it's not to kick the Mets while they're down. Is that the fans, they gloated a lot. And all it had to do with Jacob deGrom, in my opinion, going down and not bringing the proper reinforcements on that team. There was something missing about that team. I don't think they meshed, or they really didn't like chemistry-wise with the Mets. But right now, I know what you're going to say. Who cares about the Mets? Let's go Yankees. Just wanted to bring that up because the Atlanta Braves won the National League East. Here's Wade, swinging a miss. His second at-bat, he filled in for DJ LeMay, who left with some hip soreness. So if the Yankees win tonight, you could probably want to sit LeMahieu if you want this series and just maybe get him in a bat. Here's the pitch. This ball is grounded up the middle, and right there to Simeon. Fields fires. So we go to the bottom of the ninth inning. Yankees up by 4 now, and for the Yankees, Garner hits one insurance run, and Toronto's going to have a shot here. They're going to have Espinal, number 9, 8, 9, and 1, and anyone gets on Simeon. So it looks a tough hill to climb for Toronto Blue Jays, but I'm saying with LeMahieu, you could sit him Friday, and if you happen to win Friday, it's up to you. You want to put him to give him another day off Saturday, and maybe give him one at bat Sunday and pull him and get him ready for the playing game. You could go with that route, but we shall see. We want to make sure DJ it's right to get in the playoffs, and it showed that he wasn't really movable yesterday with that hit. A couple hits in the first inning against when Cole was there, he wasn't really there defensively. Got by him, and it shows that he's laboring laterally, moving from side to side. So maybe the Mayhew does sit until the playing game. So we go to the 9th inning, baby. We go to the 9th. We're almost there to get this series, to win this series, and closing our magic number to 1. So we shall see. But I'm not. I got a statement, but I'm gonna wait for 2 outs. And salute to everyone, man. Salute to everyone there. Thank you for all the new subscribers, all that keeps supporting the channel, all the new subscribers, all the new people coming on. I'm welcome aboard. I love to see you returning. I enjoy. I personally feel really blessed when I see you guys returning over and over. And I try to always remember where you're from, what city, and and each and every one. And if I forget sometimes, forgive me, but I do remember. On that I'm gratefully. And it says hopefully the injuries isn't the end of DJ's hip injuries, and especially and never good, especially in baseball. Hector, you made a great point, man. I don't know why you haven't come on yet. I throw the stream up there, Hector. I don't know why you haven't popped up, but you always the door's always open. Welcome here. You just gotta give me the bat signal and you're in. You don't need the invitation. You're from the home. So Hector, I don't know why you're in there. Come on in here, man. So up 6-2. And Lamario didn't come back. Lamario's probably his stream. He's playing Pokemon. That's cool. Well, that's cool. You got to catch them all. So here's Chapman. Now, cool. We'll be careful there. You don't want to be thinking you're catching a Pokemon with the app and just run into run into something that you're not supposed to, a bush or something. So here, Espinal. One for 3 tonight. Here's Chapman ready to deal. And here comes the pitch. In there for a call strike. Ahead of the count, 0-1. So look for Chapman to have a quick inning here, man. We need him a low pitch so he could be ready for tomorrow in case we need him. Good job with the Yankee bullpen tonight. They won. They won that game. We clinched our divisions. Go Astros. Let's pop that champagne. Salute to the Astros. So I am healed. 1 ball, 1 strike. I am healed. You want to... I did put the stream up there. I know you always join me also in the closers row. And 1 ball, 1 strike. And here comes the pitch. Ground ball up the middle and through for a base hit. So it's not over yet. So the leadoff runner is on here. Espinal has plenty of good speed. But if you're Chapman, that's okay. You hit a ground ball like that in a carpet, that's fine. When you got to worry when the ball is elevated on Chapman. So if they hard ground ball like that, you'll take that because in normal if Yankee Stadium grass, so forth, it slows down a little bit more, and a fielder could get to it. So right now you just take that's okay right now. Now you're gonna set up for a double play here, but you still at the bottom of the lineup here. And then I'll go. It looks like a pinch hitter, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. is Valera. Valera. And they're clapping because they know the season is over. They're a young, fun team. And here's the 0-1 pitch. Here it comes. Popped up, foul. Quickly 0-2. Chapman ahead of the count. Oh, 2 count here in the ninth inning. Nobody out. Run on first. Here's the pitch. He tried to throw a splitter. Missed away. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Although you can't create your own save, but it's still a 4-run game, so it's still considered a save, Robert. So it's still considered a save here. And here's the pitch. Missed down low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So come on, Chapman. Don't get in some trouble here. Heel, what's going on, Heel? Salute. Congratulations on winning your National League, American League West title.
Yes, I was so hyped when we did it. Let's go, Stros.
And here, 2 balls and 2 strikes to count.
Oh, man.
And here it comes. Ground ball and foul. We'll do it again. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now you can rest players and get your team right. So that's what's good about when you clinch with few games in the season, and you didn't clinch too soon. And I think around this time it's pretty good. You get a couple of days off. You get you don't want to be too cold, and that was pretty good.
And I still know how it's like to clinch a wild card spot. This is really stressful right now for Yankees fans.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Let's get the whistle. Blue Jays down at the final 2 outs. And we go Springer, top of the lineup.
But on the bright side, you guys did come back and beat the Jays, and you're up, what, 6-2?
6-2. We're up 6-2 right now in the ninth with 1 out. Springer the batter, runner on first. And here's the pitch. Down in the dirt. Good block by Kyle. Kept the run in front. So 1 ball, no strikes. Springer is 2 for 4 tonight with 2 singles. Espinal's the runner on first. No need for him to run or get thrown out. They need base runners right now. So the Toronto Blue Jays need base runners. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. It was a nice splitter by Chapman. He's been featuring that new pitch. That's why in the middle of the season he was struggling. He had some blisters issues, some fingernails falling off. That pitch tends to do that to you, go to that part of your fingers. Especially he's learning it and how to grip until he gets the calluses around his fingers. 1 ball, 1 strike. We got away from him, but good play by Kyle. 2 balls and 1 strike. And if he can master that nasty splitter with that high velocity fastball of his, it's going to be really that's just going to keep adding to his arsenal. 2 balls and 1 strike as he gets older. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. So 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Two balls, 2 strikes here in the ninth inning. Yankees up 6-4. Chapman. Now, Chapman is probably going to get a little pull over to the side once this game is over, given a razor blade and a knife and a shaving cream.
Wait,
And
it's 6'4", not 6'2"?
I mean 6'2". I'm sorry, I said 6'4". I'm sorry.
I was like, what? I like the finger hit home
Thanks.
run.
No. Thank you for correcting me. Ooh.
Yeah.
And we got a go, Mister. Let's go, Mister. Go, George Springer. You can do it. Well, salute LLB Baseball. Salute. We have a Canadian fan in the building, or Toronto Blue Jay fan in the building, to be more specific. Salute. Welcome aboard. 3-2. Right now, the Yankees up by 4, and a 3-2 count coming from Chapman. And here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So Toronto's down to their last out there. He swung at ball 4 there, and the runner was going. I think that was a little bit of distraction. Although, why would you send a runner here when you need base runners? So that was a defensive indifference, but that was a bad move there, if you ask me. And I mean, when the Yankees win tonight, we look and said it was at 8:09. Yep, it looks. Yep, you're right. 100, was it 1,000 strikeouts for Chapman? Wow, Tracy, you were right on that one when that around that time of the chat when that was rain. I definitely. Here's Simeon. Final hope for Toronto here, trying to get on base. They need base runners here, and here's the pitch. Chapman outside for a ball. Let me put that in the scorecard. Chapman, 16 pitches for Chapman here. He's trying to protect the 4-run lead here with a runner on second with 2 outs. Guerrero, the batter, next. And here's the 1-0 pitch. This grounded foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The Yankees are trying to send the Toronto Blue Jays jacket to the dry cleaners for the rest of the season, and I would love to see that. They can take that stupid jacket and put it in the dry cleaners, send it to the dry cleaning. And we have a conference.
Oh, congratulations to the Braves too.
Yes, we mentioned that the Braves.
Congratulations to the Braves too. Yeah.
Right. We mentioned that winning the National League East against the Philadelphia Phillies.
Yeah.
Here in Toronto, 1 ball, 1
the
strike.
crazy thing is, oh, sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, Hugh. Go ahead.
Oh, I was like, notice how the MVP in the National League will not be featured in the playoffs no matter what. Harper, Phillies, Tatis, Padres, and Soto in the Nationals.
Wow, you're right. You're correct. Good.
Because one of those guys, one of those guys will win MVP. I don't think it'll be anyone else. And then neither one of them will be in the playoffs. So
here's the 1-1 pitch. Just missed 2 balls and a strike. Yeah, good call there. Good observation there. You know what? Excellent. Do you think the American League might it could be both leagues? The MVP might not be in the playoffs.
Yeah, because Ohtani, Angels, Vladdy might still not make it, and that's basically the only 2 choices I think for right now.
Swing and a miss, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And if Judge comes up on a tear the next few days, I'm not saying he's going to win it because I don't want to sound like I'm a Yankee homer. But if he comes out, a couple monster game against the Toronto Blue Jays, Tampa Bay Rays, finishing off and finishes close to 285 with almost close to 40 home runs and stuff like that, you could throw his name in the hat. I'm not saying he's going to win it. Don't get me wrong. But he's going to probably have a bit in it. But it's a little too late. I think he should
have a few votes, but
right. You know what I'm trying to imply, like persuade. Maybe maybe we want to put a team, a player that was actually in the playoff a consideration. So that could be something factor too. But it is what
it's going to be Ohtani or Vladdy though.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree. As much as I would love to see Aaron Judge notch an MVP, but I don't think he don't have enough strong numbers to especially Guerrero batting over 300 and having his team into the last week of the season, last few games before they, maybe they might not make it, but they're going to fall short. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Foul out of play. So he keeps still alive there. I'll put that. I totally forgot to do my scorecard on that pitching count, so I want to make sure I get that there. So, damn, Michael Heel got on with no problem in the stream. What something probably wrong on your end because Michael, you came on easily. Heel came on no problem. You had no problem with the stream, all right?
Yeah, I'm not having no problem right now.
But you have had it in the past. That's the problem. Here's the 3-2 pitch, and here comes the pitch. Ground ball, too short. Fields fires, and in time, Yankees win. The Yankees win. And the Yankees increase their lead and could send that stupid jacket into the cleaners. Later, Toronto. Where was all the celebrating? Later, buddy. Big win for Bronxy the Turtle. Keith, absolutely. Tracy, good night. Thank you for coming on. We'll see you tomorrow, definitely, hopefully. God willing. Robert Parr, salute as well. The Yankees win. The Yankees win. I love it. Man, what a game tonight. What a game tonight. The exciting Yankee Bronx Bombers in that fifth inning. My goodness. What an inning. Actually, the sixth inning. What a game. And Serrano celebrated after every single hit. And the Yankees now they could celebrate. This is the best way to celebrate. And they still got a lot to work. They got a lot of numbers to do. Magic numbers now to 1. So good job, Maria. Absolutely, Maria. We win this game. Good job. So magic numbers down to 1. Well, it's 2 if they want to clinch the first wild card, Michael. 2 for the first wild card, 1 to just be in the postseason. So Toronto Blue Jays, goodbye. See you later. Adios. Michael said 2. Yeah, it's gonna be 2 for the first wild card. Because 2. Once they win tomorrow night, and even if Boston wins, there's still gonna be 2 games with 2 to go. That's why. Well, you might be right with that due to the fact that it all depends on Boston because Boston has the tiebreakers head to head with the Yankees. So he might be right on a technicality. That's what that is. Because remember, Boston has the head to head. They if Yankees finish 1 and if they finish the identical record with Boston, Boston will be hosting the playoff game because the head to head record is much greater. Boston versus the Yankees. That's why he's saying that route, Michael. But other than that, man, I hope your stream works, man. I missed you coming on, especially the Yankees won. I like when the Yankees are winning when you come on here sometimes. Have you throw that, your smile and stuff. But Heel, tell us a little bit of what you saw tonight around the league.
Oh man, obviously today was a good day for me. I think that at this point, I'm not even a Yankees fan, but I don't want to sound cocky for you guys. But I think at this point, you guys can go and say you're going to be in the wild card fight, like you guys are going to play in the first round of the playoffs. I guess you can say. The question is, who's it going to be against? And I guess this is for you. A question for all Yankees fans: who do you guys want it to be? Who do you guys think is the easiest competition for you guys? And do you guys want home or away? If I'm a Yankees fan, I would probably, if I'm being honest, I'd want someone like Boston, only because I feel like our pitching can probably handle them a lot more better. And on top of that, I don't think their pitching is really good at all, really. I mean, you got Nathan Eovaldi, who's solid, but other than that, like, literally, I know the Yankees fans like to give Yankees pitching, at least a rotation, crap, but Boston's pitching is just okay. Chris Sale, I mean, yeah, he's good, but is he Garrett Cole good? No. But I mean, maybe
Right.
Seattle. But I'll be honest with you. They got pitchers who can pitch really good breaking pitches, and I don't feel comfortable with Yankee hitters trying to hit breaking pitches. It just doesn't mix well. Like you say, Kikuchi is the first one that comes to mind.
Right.
But
You're good on that one because
yeah,
remember Morin with the curveball killed us that all playoffs with the
yeah. And on top of that, I just hope that we get to see you guys, so that way I can come. Hopefully, who knows? Maybe you'll invite me for the whole entire game. Maybe I can actually be here to see maybe a ALCS Astros Yankees. I can
Oh, he
sit here
of
and watch
course,
it
of
with you
course.
guys. And yeah.
No, definitely. I have to try to get that down. Of course, with that. If you look at in your StreamYard, in the private chat, do you have that information that you need there? That you asked me before. So
Yeah. So, but good luck on the rest of the way, and there's no way the Yankees can blow this anymore. They're pretty much in. And if
right.
I'm a
So
Yankees fan, I'm feeling confident. And hey, no matter what happens, next year, remember, you guys are the Yankees. You can pretty much do whatever you want in the offseason.
right. So I'm gonna say goodbye to the program. You want to stick on for backstage for a moment, so we'll go over something real quick, and don't go anywhere. I'm gonna say goodbye to everyone tonight. This run the intro, say goodnight, and we'll be back on tomorrow night, guys. Yankees win. The Yankees win. So we'll see you tomorrow night, guys. Thank you, everyone. Many blessings, and have a beautiful evening and a good day out there in the Philippines. Good Friday afternoon to you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.